So, we need to remember what happened last time, and we need to remember the million other things. We don't have to remember every million other things right now, because there are a million other things, but I believe you guys are in the Mage College right now. And last time we played, the five of you, and you chose to take the three people from the heart with you: Orpheus, Edo, and Forged in Fury.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So you didn't take the illusion cousin, and you didn't take you didn't take Chesley, and you didn't take Lemongrass.
Thank you.
You didn't take the 10 people that Tamerwin assigned to you. You took the 3 heart members and you 5, and you got on the dragon and you flew to the Mage College, where you smacked into an invisible barrier that apparently was only there to prevent flying things from entering, because then you walked through it with no issue whatsoever, and the dragon perched on top of it and invisible, and waited for his invisibility spell to wear off, or their invisibility spell to wear off. You went into the Mage College. You signed in at the window. I believe at that point, Sherry popped out behind you? Maybe not? Have you guys seen Sherry this time?
No.
I think
Maybe you guys just snuck in.
No, we didn't sneak in. We walked in.
No, we definitely, there was
walked in
definitely
and
a
walked
sign
in.
in,
We walked in.
but I don't think there was anyone at the reception.
Okay, so
There
you
was
didn't
nobody
see
at the
Sherry this time.
reception.
You didn't see the cute bobbing gnome Sherry, the
No.
Dean of
Sure.
Admissions this time. That's somebody that you met the first time you went. So you signed in, nobody was there, and you were just like, fuck it, let's go.
I think that's right.
Somebody told us to go sign in.
Right, but it wasn't.
Like the person at the door.
Yeah.
Oh, I
Yeah.
think maybe one of you said,
Honor Castle.
yeah, Ernest Honor Castle. So I think maybe one of you was like, don't we remember the way to Schnabel's office? And I was like, yeah, and then you just went.
Yeah, you did. You rolled it.
You went, yeah, you
And then
rolled.
we met the bug
Veronica Herb.
lady.
So there's a whole map of stuff leading to Schnabel's office.
I have a map.
There's a whole map of the college stuff leading to Schnabel's office, but you just went there because you rolled well. And then I guess you must have heard Veronica Herp in her room,
Yes.
in her classroom, and went in and talked to her.
Yes.
Where I know you sold 500 gold pieces worth of snail mucus. And I don't know if you got any other interesting information out of her besides her talking about her bugs. Oh, she wanted a black and white caterpillar from somewhere,
Yes.
and she requested that from you. You continued on to Schnabel. You talked to Schnabel.
He revealed that he's kind of on our side. So
He was like, yes, Welrar is very good. I love Welrar. And you were like, insight. And he's like, okay, I'll help you. Woo. And
And then we learned that there were mages that were being tortured.
yes.
Yes.
So it's kind of like the nuclear launch codes or DEFCON 1 or something. So each of the 3 mages is given a different piece of information that is important for lowering the barrier. And so, and they're not supposed to know who each other is. They're not supposed to know who each other is. And others are not supposed to know who they are. So, but Welrar somehow knew who they are, and he's having all 3 of them tortured for their pieces of information that'll be useful for dropping the Great Barrier.
So if we kill at least one of them, it's all good.
Good to know you're thinking practically, this is
And this information is passed down by oral tradition, generation after generation, to the next secret carrier of the Great Barrier key piece. At least at this Mage College, although, as you know, the Great Barrier is an alliance between Borgo and Rocinante and Greater Elenia. So, Welrar has told the community of the Mage College that these 3 people are actually evil that are getting tortured, and that they're preventing the entrance of knowledge that can help them in the upcoming battle with monsters, with all these monsters bursting out of the ground. We need knowledge from another plane. Whatever's out there, is being prevented. So these people are evil, and he's brought these monsters in, and he's studying the monsters in the laboratory to find out what's happening. And you learned this. You learned this from Schnabel. He told you all of these things, and then you said, "Welp, time to go kill him." I don't know. What did you do
I think
then?
so.
Yes.
Or to
We also learned that he specializes in traps and got Fadra rule not through an honorable mage battle, but with his cunning knowledge of traps.
No, that's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, and you asked Schnabel to draw you a map of the Mage College, and he quickly used a pen and quill.
Yes.
having some skill with painting and stuff.
And he drew you out a map of the Mage College. So, did we end with you standing in front of Schnabel still, or?
I think we ended. Well, actually, I don't. I can look. I think we're on our way to Welrar's office, and maybe by this area that leads to the labs.
Oh.
Look.
I don't have any other
notes.
notes.
My
besides-
notes
sounds-
are in the other bag.
Sounds portentous. It sounds like a portentous choice to me.
We also learned that Welrar decorated his room with this tapestry that involved blue beads.
Yes, we did learn.
Dun dun
Favorite.
dun!
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I think we were leaving.
Yarr.
We were taking leave of Schnabel right when we ended.
And Welrar's in his quarters right now, possibly. We're looking at-
Either his office or his bedroom.
And we don't know which.
That's what you heard.
I think we're headed to the boudoir first.
There's also the lab.
Yeah.
You guys, one of you guys has detect magic, right? I guess what are you gonna do? Detect magic in the mage college? Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, right. It sure is magical.
Identifying wood.
It's like going
Oh,
to Italy
yeah,
and being
that's
like,
wood.
detect good food.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a different kind of magic.
So we will say that you have left Schnabel's office and are standing alone in the hallway outside of Schnabel's office, and you're deciding what to do next.
Let's fuck him up, boys. Women,
Yeah.
boys and ladies.
Well, should we go after Welrar or should we go after try to free these mages?
Sid murdered the mages.
Yeah.
Free the mages.
I wanted to.
From their mountain coil.
Liberate them.
You make a good
Interpret
case.
that.
I wanted to kill Welrar, but
think
you're
we
right. People are being tortured.
Well, then perhaps they can be an asset if we let them go.
Yes. Fair enough.
And to do that, we have to go through the lab where the eye creatures are being.
Well, we're gonna have to tangle with one of these eye creatures sooner or later.
And we have our three friends with us, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, the disintegration ray absorbers. I mean, our valuable allies. Valuable allies. We'll fight to keep safe.
Funny, he kids.
So. Okay, so I guess we're gonna use this map to go from Schnabel's office toward the labs.
Okay, well, first you gotta go north,
I
up
see that.
to
North is off.
walking through the hallways, Harry Potter-esque wood and books hallways, until the hallway makes a sharp turn west, and it passes by the classroom where you talked with Veronica Herp.
Yes.
You hear her inside muttering to herself, saying, "I wish I had that hematotop caterpillar," etc. And
God, there's so many side quests.
you continue on to the west, passing a locked-up teleportation room. And continuing west, you pass a hallway that has that heads off to the north that has gray stone bricks in it. Looks very solid and firm, this hallway that shoots off to the north, before the hallway starts to turn back to the south that you are in. And continuing south along that hallway, there are 3 hallways branching off from that. There's one that Schnabel's map has shown you leads towards residences. There's another that leads towards Welrar's office and other offices. other faculty offices. And then there's one that leads towards the dining hall and other stuff like that.
And so we head toward, I guess, south, towards the labs.
Well,
What do we see? We don't see anybody about. Is that right?
you don't see anybody about. So
we're here.
this is a hallway. It's
I
got
see.
3 hallways that come
I
off
see.
of it.
So head east toward Wellwar's offices.
Yeah, so you head down this easterly hallway, and you see offices, glass windows, wooden walls. Each office has a bit of a different vibe to it. You can assume that these are faculty offices, perhaps the offices of the elders of the college. Most of them are dark or dimly lit, dark and locked. At the end of the hallway is a very large office, which you might assume belongs to the High Elder Archmage, recently Fadra Rule, now Welrar. That office, there is a little bit of light in the frosted glass of that office.
And am I right that before we were to get to that office, there's a hallway that branches off to the south, according to this map?
It's true.
Yeah.
It's true. And there's even a little sign that says, "To the labs," with an arrow.
Are we-
Fadra?
Should we be sneaking around right now?
I don't know
This
that
is
we-
probably wise if we can spare the resources to do so.
Alright, I'll cast Passive on Trace on the roof.
To sneak.
all
Everybody?
all 8 of us?
Where, yeah, it works on all your companions.
Yes.
So
All
get 100 of your
companions.
friends
Okay.
together and
Yeah.
cast Pass Without a Trace on them.
Yeah, just have to stay in
but
the
it's-
circle.
It sounds to me like you cast it after entering the offices.
Oh no, we haven't. We're in the hallway. We're in a hallway.
It is also possible.
Oh, I was describing the offices because you said I need to head east, so I started describing what you were seeing.
Yeah, according to the map, we had to head east from that intersection.
Well, you don't see anything that I said. If you're not in there, it's going to be a different description this time.
Oh wait, I'm kind
You're
of
just
confused.
looking to the east. It's
No.
there might be some offices down there.
No, we can. I think we're at the point where
I
either
thought
we
we were
go
going
straight
to
to
labs or
Welrar's
something.
office, or there's a hallway that branches off south. Is that right?
Is it possible
Will you hand me that?
Yeah.
that if we are casting spells in the college, it will ping
So-
somebody?
You headed out of Schnabel's office and you went like this, and then this hallway goes back out, and there's 3 hallways that go off of it.
Oh, I see.
And this hallway goes to the offices, and then like partway down, this goes down to the lab and the torture land of glorious torture. So you have to be in the offices area to go down there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so I was describing stuff because it sounded like you were headed down
I
that
think we.
hallway.
Well, I think we were.
Sure.
And then that's when
Yep.
Hassan was gonna. cast
What
this.
happens, happens.
Right, let's do
Yeah.
it. That's fine.
What happens, happens. So you are casting it.
Yes.
Okay.
So should we?
Does it work?
It works.
Okay.
But may go ping. We'll see.
Well, now we'll be even if we ping them, it will be slightly less likely to be seen.
Right? That's true.
I tell my posse to start stealthing, and I'm gonna be stealthing.
Alright.
Wait, to start what?
Stealthing.
Stealthing,
Stealthing.
so we'll roll for it.
So you're part of the way through the faculty offices where, as I described, the fucking, like, a lot of the offices were, like, locked and stuff. And you saw a light on in Welrar's office. And then you cast Pass Without a Trace. And so now you guys are passing without a trace. As I had mentioned, you're walking through the hallways and you see up ahead this very large office that has big chunks of wood around the door, and it appears to be the Archmage High Elder's office, who recently was Fajrul and is now Welrar, and it has a little light on office, and that's at the end of the hallway, big office. And there's a little sign that says "To the Labs" on a part of the hallway that branches to the south.
What do you guys think? Are we good still going to the labs?
To the labs.
To the labs, okay.
Well,
Or,
do we want to just check out his office? You think he's in his office?
Yes.
So it may very well be trapped.
Oh, it's definitely trapped. Which, I mean, so is the labs. And so is his bed. Like, they're all going to be trapped, right?
That's true. Just
So-
if we want to be judicious in what we are choosing, but it's a,
Yeah, well, which
it's a
one?
party. We could go to the office. I don't.
if we can free the mages, they might be able to help us.
That's what I was thinking. Yes.
Okay.
Then again. Well, I don't know. Yes, wherever we go, there will be something very powerful trying to kill us.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Rest assured.
Yes,
Pick your
Yes.
poison, as it were.
yes. I'll yield to the group. I am but a humble commoner.
Mm-hmm.
Yield to the group.
I mean, I am
Yes,
interested
Ollie,
in
thank
the
you for
office
your-
since we can see the office, right? Where
Yes,
we are?
it's lit through a frosted glass.
Big ass office.
But do you want to go put your nose against the glass? See what you see?
Well,
Sure.
if we are confronting Mirrodin, and I think we're confronting Mirrodin. I think we stormed the office.
Well, one of these is confronting Mirrodin. We don't know
We
what
don't
it is.
know which. It'll be a fun surprise.
All right.
Okay, let's choose. What you could go
Okay.
investigate?
Well, the office is closest.
You could go
Yeah,
investigate.
the
what's-
While you guys are standing around talking to each other in the hallway,
I'm gonna
trying
check
to
out the
figure out
offices.
what's going on, the door to Welrar's office blows open.
Okay.
Two of the seemingly unoccupied offices that are around the hallway near you that blow open, and there are people inside them,
Can you wait just a minute? We're still.
and they are confronting you.
My team's stealth, right? Because I told them.
As she mentioned, when you cast Pass Without a Trace,
Yeah.
that could have been an indicator.
Right.
Because, as someone else mentioned, the entire college is magic. So now I will need a few minutes to set things up.
Yeah.
So
Can we dialogue?
Jasper, roll initiative.
Everyone?
Yep.
Ah,
Nice.
14.
12.
19.
17.
Una is in for 14 as well. Let's see.
Hello, Force and Fury Orcus.
Yes. Paul's not here.
Just nearby.
He's here in our hearts.
Mm-hmm.
And now we need our bad wizards. Get some bad wizards. You guys are gonna battle some bad wizards.
Bad Christmas.
Oh man. Okay, let's put these things in order. Interesting. Siobhan definitely says no a lot.
It's not interesting.
She really enjoys the
Boundaries.
power. She really enjoys the power of the word no.
Yeah. That's
She-
pretty common for.
She's been saying yeah When she hears us say yeah, she says yeah. Daphne, you cast Eagle's Splendor today.
Yep, I've done 1 level 2.
Lord Hans has only cast Disguise Self.
That's right.
I forget what he disguised himself as.
As Henrik Squab, common Henrik Squab. He's also wearing non-magical disguise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. You guys are in this hallway. You cast Pass Without a Trace on yourself. You're stealthing, and you're like, "Where should we go? Should we look in his office? Should we go down to the labs? What should we do?" La 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 la. And
Sounds just like me.
these these doors burst open, and Welrar is standing in the office, in his big, large office with his huge wooden desk behind him and a statue of himself. And he's got long black robes, and he is a drow with glowing blue eyes. And he looks at you all and says, "Did you think I wouldn't know you're here?"
Oh.
Nice. Okay.
"It is time to die for you."
Terror.
He's already casting a spell.
Okay.
He's already casting a spell, and so as he says that, this other wizard that was in his office runs out the door of the office in front of you all, and Welrar does some magic, and that wizard starts to transform. That wizard starts to transform.
Such a fun spell.
Bones moving around, feral screams starting to take place.
T-Rex? T-Rex?
As it transforms into, as the wizard
sperm whale.
transforms into a T-Rex.
I don't have counterspell.
Pushing some of you back a few feet
Oh shit.
and smushing its head up against the ceiling as you are faced with a massive T-Rex. And Welrar says, "Who's laughing now?"
Is he actually laughing?
Mm-hmm.
Can we hear how he laughs?
He goes, hoo ha hoo ha hee
Perfect.
and the Tyrannosaurus is like, it's got little arms, it's towering over you, its head pushed up against the ceiling, and it's ready to kill you. And of course there are 2 other wizards in their little offices looking out at you and also intent on killing you. Also, Welrar, when you look at him, there are 3 other Welrars standing around him.
Oh.
Yeah.
There are 3 other Welrars standing around Welrar as he casts this spell. So that was theoretically the surprise round or the springing of a trap. So let's see what Welrar might do for his turn after casting that spell on you. He can't use any concentration spells, so he's gonna break his fucking thing. So he's just gonna fuck with someone. Oh. Yes. He casts a spell on Una. And Una makes a con save. And Una fails her con save. and she finds herself transported back down the hallway, many spaces, and the new space that she appears in, the floor falls out from under her feet, which triggers the ceiling to collapse down on her, and a bunch of rocks and stones fall down onto Una from apparently an embedded trap that this guy had in the oficinas.
Yeah.
And Una takes 15 damage from the stones falling onto her head, and she's not raging yet. So she goes to 58 out of 73, and she makes a strength save, which she fails. And so she's restrained by the rubble for right now. And Welrar yells out at all of you, Goletha Kash doesn't think you should live now. He's smartened up and so do I. So you die now.
Aha! Proof!
And then he goes and hides behind his statue of
Coward!
himself. He goes and hides behind the statue of himself in his office.
Yeah, that tracks.
All right. This is gonna be a real fucking multi-personality situation. Okay, so it's Edo's turn, and she's like, "Oh, that's not very fair and nice now, is it?" And this is now you, Michael, by the way.
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a actual halfling male for once, rather than that other thing. Let's see which one's okay. So this is Edo. She's not engaged with the T-Rex yet. Edo looks between the T-Rex's legs and casts Misty Step as bonus action, and zips through the T-Rex's legs into the office.
Nice.
And then she
Get him.
faces off with Welrar, but since she's used her level spell from the turn, she just says, "Did anyone ever tell you that your accent stinks like shit?" And Welrar makes
Just the way I speak.
There's no need to.
Ad hominem.
fails a wisdom save and takes 5 damage.
Nice.
Nice.
Noise.
And a concentration save.
And a concentration save, which he passes.
Yeah.
So that's Edo's turn, and she's now standing right in front of him. Hasam, it is your turn.
Fuck him up, hasn't. Or help him, hasn't.
Dispel magic.
Dispel magic on that.
Yep.
Yeah, baby.
Get him.
Is anyone doing anything?
To.
Counterspell?
Oh, I don't. Oh, you mean them? Yes.
She wouldn't counter spell your spell.
Well,
Okay.
Werewolf can't
if
because
he's-
he's too far.
Right, but if anybody else can, one of the other
Yeah.
wizards.
But do the other wizards have counterspell?
Well, we shall find out.
But they might save it.
Wait, why couldn't Welrar do it?
I'm too far away.
Weird.
I just walked back, so he's more than 60 feet.
Yeah. No.
Well, not one, so I reroll. 15 plus 8 is gonna.
Pretty.
Okay.
Good
Nice.
job.
You dispel the Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Bye.
and you hear Welrar yelling out in the other room, "But they only have a certain amount of spell slots. How frustrating for me!
That's my turn. Well, you know what? I'm gonna turn into a.
Tyrannosaurus.
These doors are normal sized doors.
Yeah.
Could a giant constrictor snake go through these doors?
Like into an office?
Yeah.
I don't know if one of those offices could hold the giant constrictor snake.
Alright, could a polar bear go through these doors into an office?
Probably.
Alright, I'm gonna turn into a polar bear.
Okay.
Awesome.
Man, I can't believe I rolled a nat 1.
But I mean, you're
But
a
you're-
halfling,
Yeah,
so-
because I'm a halfling, it worked out, but I was
okay.
just like, Jesus.
That was that. No, that was clutch. That was good.
So you turn into a polar bear as your bonus action, and then that's your turn?
Yep, I'm done.
Alright.
I feel like I did a lot.
You
That
did.
was fair. That was a
That
very
was a
productive
lot.
turn.
Yeah. You swapped out the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
I am
for-
glad that Welwar backed off. I was like, I can't get far enough away from the counter
Right.
stuff.
Okay, Daphne, you're up.
Okay, she's going to go up to Hans and clap him on the shoulder and say, "Look alive, Henri!" And she's going to cast Warding Bond on him. So what that'll mean for you, Tim, is you get a +1 bonus to your AC and
Yes.
saving throws, and you have resistance to all damage.
Ooh.
Nice.
The other side of that being that whenever you take damage, I also take damage. But
Ooh.
right.
So don't take damage.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
But so she'll do that, and then I'm not sure which one is me, but she will start making her way over to the rubble, so she will be able to help
That
Una
way.
get out. Yes.
So, do you want to get all the way over there? I guess.
Yes. As far as she can go on her little legs.
Okay.
Yes, thank you. C'est magnifique.
Very good. I'm gonna put my little book of status symbols. Well, you're warded. One ward or another. Well, while I'm looking for it, Una's up. Una is restrained. I think the first thing she's gonna do is go into a rage.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Yes.
That's
Rage.
fitting.
Great.
Yes.
And she's going to roll on her rage table,
Alright.
and her weapon becomes magic and throwable, and other crap could happen when she uses it. Wait, it's a 6? Okay, yeah. So she gets a magic weapon that she can throw and stuff like that. And then she's gonna try to break out of the bunch of stuff as her action. But she's gonna nick herself a little bit with the blade while she's doing it so that she stays in rage. And she breaks out of it.
Yay.
If I was being generous, I could say that was the first attack of her multi-attack. So then she'll run up here and peek into this office and throw a javelin
Yeah.
at the wizard in the office, who looks like a very friendly old man who just wants to share a plate of cookies with someone. And the javelin stabs into the guy's desk, and he's like, "Oh my! Prepare to die, barbarian scum!" And that's Una's turn. Lord Hans, you're up.
Lord Hans is going to do something he's wanted to do for a long time,
No.
and that he hasn't yet had the chance to do. He's going to move right over here. He's going to look through the doorway, and he's going to chuck a fireball
Yes!
at Welrar and his 3 mirror images, which I believe should smoke all of them.
It doesn't smoke them, but it will hit him.
Okay, good.
It doesn't do anything to mirror image, it just avoids it.
Yeah, but can't you... Don't... Maybe mirror images work differently.
Mirror
It's for physical hits.
Yeah, specifically.
So area of effect spells.
Yeah.
But AoE's on it. Okay,
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
Fuck it. I don't care. Throw a fireball.
Do it.
Just roll all your dice.
I haven't thrown a fireball yet in this game, and we've been
Yeah.
fighting massive
Fireball.
kobolds that we always diffused the situation.
Does anybody see my book of effects rings?
Did you put it behind the television?
Yes, thank you.
Nice.
All right, so you're throwing a fireball into that room. It's definitely going to also hit Edo.
No, actually, no. It's a 20-foot radius, so I'm going to throw it right here.
I don't know about that.
20-foot radius.
So standing here, yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. So the diameter is 40 feet.
Yeah, but he's throwing it against this wall here, is
Yeah.
what I'm hearing him say. So
Yeah.
it'd be like
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
I'm not going to allow that. I always allow that. I'm not going to allow it. It's going to hit both of them. They're in an enclosed space. There's a statue. There's a desk. This whole idea that your fireball is going to explode in a semicircle, it doesn't work.
Sorry, Edo. I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
Oh, he's. Oh.
Edo's got plenty of hit points.
So I'm just going to put a concentration ring on you for your warding bond.
And Edo's got a good deck save. So
She is super annoying, so
yeah.
she's going to have to face the consequences.
And in Hans's mind, by the way, in Hans's mind, he is trying to throw the fireball to avoid Edo.
Yeah.
He can't see inside that room,
Exactly.
so he thinks, yeah, he's throwing the. Fuck it, I'm throwing the fireball. I'm throwing the fireball, Jerry.
Okay, and you're at DC 16?
17.
Okay, Edo fails because you're so good at magic. And Homeboy passes.
Ah!
Go ahead and roll damage.
Alright. 4, 9, fucking 15.
Would you like to just roll 8 of them all at once?
It's very satisfying.
18,
I can give them to you.
Yeah.
18, 20. It's alright. 20, 25, 31, and...
You said you wanted to cast Fireball.
And 37.
You said you wanted to cast Fireball,
37
not
points.
Magic Missile.
37 points of damage.
Okay, so
He takes
Edo is down,
I'm sorry. Sorry, Edo.
Oh, you took the
and
word out.
Welrar is going to take half of that. And you hear this cackling from inside the office as he goes, "You just made a fondue out of your friend. Good job.
You're gonna die, Welrar!
Oh, the pain of this fireball. I am such a powerful wizard. You cannot stop me."
I'm a mage too. That's not a small amount of hit points for us.
So, are you ending there? Is that all your movement?
You know what?
Did you move?
Can I give? I'm feeling guilty. I'm going to. What is this thing?
That's the door.
I'm gonna walk into here. I'm gonna move. I have however many. 1, 2.
Do not
3,
block the door.
4.
There's a wizard right there that would get
You would
opportunity
walk,
attack
yeah.
if you walk past it.
Yeah, you started here. So
Yeah, I started here and I moved there. That's 3.
If you walk past the wizard.
Fuck it. I'm walking past the wizard.
Okay.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm walking.
Wait,
To the
Why do you have
chart.
10 spaces? You have 6 spaces that you
No,
can.
sorry.
Yeah, you only have 6.
To the
So if you
chart.
want
So you
to,
can get to the door.
if you want to block the door, you can.
I
Do
don't want to
not
block
block
the
the
door.
door.
Alright. I want to help what's-her-tits there.
Well, wait. How far did you move?
3.
You moved 3 squares.
Yeah.
Well, you started here, you said, right?
Yeah.
That's
you moved
2.
2.
Okay.
1,
3, 4.
2, 3. You could get here.
Alright, I'm getting there.
Then you get an opportunity attack.
That guy gets an up.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
That person is really upset that they're not a T-Rex, and they're like,
But I still want to bite.
Yeah,
They want to bite. They have the instinct to bite.
"Welrar, turn me back into a T-Rex, quick!" And they miss you.
Yes.
I really enjoyed it, please.
Lord Hans wants to do a dismissive, sort of stiff arm and pass it at the attack.
And so you do.
Yes.
yeah, the two are slapping each other as they go by.
Wizards.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasper.
Okay, so Jasper's going to do a couple things here. He's going to use his feline agility to travel 60 feet super fast. 2, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And then he's going to say, go to Hellrar. Well-rar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good one.
Which gives...
Good one for the writing team.
Copyright Lord Hans. And Welbar will take a D8 that he'll roll as I cast Suggestion and tell him to walk. I will suggest to him, it is time for you now to walk to where Fadrorul is and free him.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
Nice.
Okay, and what's the D8?
He has to subtract that
Okay.
from his wisdom saving throw.
Alright. Okay, he fails.
Yes.
Yes!
Nice. yeah, exactly.
Oh, sorry.
Nice. Nice.
Yes. And then, so I've used my bonus action. I've used my action. I guess I'll just kind of back up a little here, just a little bit of safety, maybe. I'm done.
Alright. Okay, it's Forged in Fury's turn. Where's Forged in Fury? Forged in Fury is gonna shoot at this person through the door.
Makes sense.
And do an extra attack. And hitting twice and critting on the second one.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
This is for Eto.
Yeah. Forged in Fury is like, the members of the heart will not be treated in this way. Piercer feet. Uh, 35 damage
Wow.
to that person.
That's
Fortune
good.
Fairy and Monk? Or what is Fortune Fairy?
Very good.
Yeah.
Oh, Ranger?
He's a ranger using extra attack with the longbow and the piercer feet to fucking kill this wizard!
Cheers to feet. That's cool.
Nice.
This wizard's fucking dead!
That is cool.
Yeah, that's Fortune Fury's turn.
Good job, Fortune Fury.
He'll just stand there and look tough. He'll be like, yeah, cool. That guy's not a drow. I'm a drow. And alright, it's bad wizard time. One of them's dead. One of them's not a Tyrannosaurus yet. So this one's like, well, just cast it on me from there, and then I can fit through the door, and I'll still be out here. They cast Hold Person on Orpheus, and Orpheus passes. And so that person's like, quick, turn me into a T-Rex. And Orpheus is like, and the other bad wizard, well, taking a cue from his friend, he's gonna cast Hold Person on Hassam, who's still a person deep down inside.
He is a very wise person. 17.
Well, you pass.
Nice.
This person goes to the back of the room and starts messing around with something in the back of their office.
Ooh. Some paperwork.
Mm-hmm. He's like, I haven't graded these papers!
Right.
Orpheus walks over to this person and is like, "You cast a spell on the wrong guy," and picks up both of his fists for an extra attack on this person. One hits, one misses. I said fists, but it's technically a maul. 11 damage to that person.
Nice.
That person's looking pretty hurt. Yells out, Wellrar, please! And it's Wellrar's turn. But Wellrar is under the effects of suggestion, which...
Jake, footnote, the dragon is no longer invisible.
Uh-huh. It's true.
Paul's like,
Whoa. Yeah.
my wings, they look so good.
So Wellrar says, I have been commanded to walk towards to free Fodderul, so I will. He jumps out on top of his desk. Jumps off. He's like, no one said to move as quickly as I can, so I'm not going to use the dash action. Just going to walk. And he walks over there. He's like, hey everyone, gonna go free Fodderul.
How long does that last?
8 hours.
All right.
I thought about just saying free Fodderul, but then I thought he might free
Actually,
him
too.
mentally or something and still keep fighting us. Which who knows? Maybe he will sometime. I figured he could take his time.
So that's Wellrar's turn, and the other person's like, Wellrar, I thought you were gonna turn me into a T-Rex. And Hassan, it's your turn.
Do I know that Edo is unconscious right now?
I don't think you would.
Alright. Then I'm gonna try to kill this guy.
Rah, 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 rah.
17 plus whatever the bear is. I would assume, 24 hits?
Oh yeah.
For 9 damage. And then, does an 18 hit?
Yep.
For 11 damage. So 20 total damage.
Nice.
Okay.
Bitey slashy.
Mm-hmm.
Right back.
He's getting more monsters to put on the plate.
Mm-hmm.
Yum, yum, yum.
Fucking bear eating
I love how Lord Hans laughs at the weakness of mages. Mages, low hit points.
We're not just seeing some shit at this point.
Yeah.
You know, in original D&D, you just rolled the D4. If you had 1 hit point, that's what you had.
Yeah, it was pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were we? You attacked that dude. You did 20.
Yep.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Alright. Okay, so that wizard goes down.
No.
You see that he was pushing a button on the back wall of his office
Noise.
as you just fucking tear him up.
Get
Wait,
him.
tell me about this wizard murder, Bear.
Yeah, Hassam's like gone crazy. He's just running in, like slams into the wizard as he like bites him, and then just claws his head off.
And you see the arm is like pressing up.
it's so pressing together.
Yeah.
Actually,
As
there's
rigor
two
mortis.
buttons, and one of them says escape, and one of them says get attacked by a bear. Exactly the same, and they're real close to each other.
Exactly. Alright. Daphne, you're up.
Right, well, you know, the battlefield is getting cleared out, and I think she's done listening to the Dwarven wizard complain about not being a dinosaur, so we're going to do some Toll the Dead on him.
Alright.
That'll be 16.
Fail.
Yes! Where did my D12 go? I just got it out special. Well, that's almost minimum damage. So 4 necrotic damage. But I do ignore resistance now, so 4. Count them.
Could have been 24.
That person is still up.
What? Yeah, I rolled a 3 and a 1. Now
These
it's
spells!
2d12.
These spells, they're not that bad.
Any other stuff?
Yes, and I'm busy. No.
It reminds me of Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah.
Alright. It's Una's turn. Let's see. Gosh, who's left? Welrar and the dinosaur. Una runs towards the dinosaur guy, I guess. Dashing? Yeah, sure. Or no.
Yeah.
Javelin.
Magical.
Javelin. Yeah, she can throw her magical weapon as well. Alright. We're gonna find out what her magical weapon does this turn. Okay. So it definitely hits. She takes 1 force damage as she throws the weapon at the person. And she does 11 damage to them. And now that person's down.
Yay.
Right.
That's it. And I loosened the pickle jar. I did that.
Yes, definitely.
Okay. I need a second to input some new numbers.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Some new bad wizards appear at the end of the hall.
As there I want to do.
Oh, okay.
Of course, they're still wizards, so apparently they're just cannon fodder. But also, some creatures come up from the lab.
Oh no. Oh shit.
And
Oh no.
here, you can take a look at this one because you haven't seen this one yet.
Oh wow! Look at the detail on the little tiny eyeballs around the main eyeball. It's a deft hand.
Is this guy a professor of mummy studies? Looks like a mummy.
Yeah, I think that miniature is originally from Batman.
Oh really? Nice.
Cool.
Okay. This one.
Oh, this is like.
Fantastic.
Did you guys know that this music is dramatic?
Oh.
Have you heard the dramatic music? Okay. Alright, so that was Una. My bad monsters coming up from the lab. And
They don't look dissected.
Yeah, they're so dissected and not full of vigor.
alright, Una just went, so Lord Hans, you're up.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Lord Hans is going to do something he's wanted to do for a while.
Wow.
1, 2, 3.
Again.
He's going to stand behind this guy and right in range. He's going to cast. Let's see.
Is it Fireball?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Good, Fireball would go over here.
What?
Fireball's 120, not 60.
Isn't it 150?
Yeah, so it's like over here.
You
No,
got
this
plenty
is
of range.
that's right. Yeah. In other words, I'm just going to stand in the doorway.
Don't block the door.
I'm not going to block. Yeah.
Well, he can click in.
You
shoot
can
it.
move. You
Yeah.
can act and then.
I'm
keep
going to stand
moving.
here. I'm going to fireball wherever does not hit Daphne.
Merci.
And I'm going to smoke those three fools with a fireball. How do you say ball in Spanish?
Paleta.
Someone cast counterspell on you.
Boom.
Boom. Fools.
Yeah. That's annoying.
Took your spell slot though.
Fools.
What was it? What's his face?
It had to be one of those three.
Yeah, I had to be one of those two.
I don't know if they're close enough.
Yeah.
Someone casts counterspell on you.
Yeah, it's going to be one of those
It,
three.
it couldn't have been those three.
This
Or
one,
could have either
eyeballs.
been
Yeah.
Welrar,
Welrar is under suggestion.
or
It couldn't have been
this-
Welrar.
It's one of the creatures.
Well,
Or
one of the
these
creatures
two
could do it,
creatures,
maybe.
yeah.
Or there's another mage.
Or someone
those,
invisible.
Those creatures are close enough to do it.
Fair enough. Well, I'm going to be frustrated, and then I'm going to go over towards Leto.
Jared Leto.
Yeah.
Edo.
Leto.
You're gonna go over to Edo, and let's see, Jasper. When the person casts counterspell on Lord Hans, you see a flash of blue light near you.
Flash of blue light near me.
Uh huh. All right, Jasper, you're up.
Okay. Can you? Where did I see it?
Roll perception.
That's great. But 11.
Total?
Yeah.
You don't know. It's
Okay.
like it's like if somebody like flicked a lighter and like the light was on the ceiling. You're kind of like, where did that come from?
Okay.
Who's the dancing lady?
That's Una. That's the new Una.
Oh, that's
That's the old miniature. All right, Jasper. It's a high tension situation.
Yes.
You don't hear the dramatic music?
Jasper's going to get behind this statue over here. Nice. And he's heroically
Yeah.
going to cast Healing Word on this guy,
On Edo,
on Edo.
the lady who skips through the forest.
Yes, because he misses her Irish accent.
Yeah, he really wants to experience her personality more.
We
Yeah.
want to make you work. We want more dialogue between Edo and Welrar.
Okay. Well, Welrar isn't talking to anybody right now.
So Edo has 7 hit points.
Okay, great.
And
She's still prone though.
Oh, sorry. Well, sorry. Let's see,
Edo.
5, 10.
Edo, we hardly knew ye.
5 feet.
If you
So-
want, you can do a held action.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, Jasper will. And can I do a held action that's a spell?
You will use your spell up.
If I
And you have to only be able to do a.
None of this metagaming.
no, I
Oh,
just want to know
that's
the
the rules
rules.
of
I want to know
spells.
the rules.
But I mean, it was a suggestion in the moment to begin with. So
But you already casted healing word, so you can only do
A cantrip.
cantrips.
Okay.
you're a bear.
Right. So he doesn't cast another spell. He can't.
Hello, darling. How are you? All right, you're in the heat of battle. You've got 10 seconds to decide.
So I'm going to do a held action. I'm going to hold Vicious Mockery, thinking that blue light might be something nefarious.
So you're gonna target something with Vicious Mockery?
I'm going to be.
What is the plan to do with
As
this?
soon as I see something, I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery on it.
Okay.
Something threatening.
All right, so be it. Okay, it is Forged in Fury's turn. Forged in Fury, seeing Una's reaction, hearing weird sounds from the hallway, is gonna step over here and lay into the maggoty-looking one with his bow and arrow.
That one is pretty gross looking.
What's that?
It is pretty gross looking.
Yeah, so that's one hit, and that's 8 damage. That's different from the previous Sally. Let's see. Where did I put that one? Here it is. Okay. So, yeah, he shoots his bow and arrow at that one twice, and then let me see. Where'd you go, Forged? Nah. Oh, nope, that's his turn. Alright, so, now it is the turn of the maggoty looking thing. And it's going 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Alright, it's going up to attack Forged in Fury. And it reaches with its tentacles to try to grasp him with these little stabby stabs on the end of its tentacles, trying to suck his blood. And it's a multi-attack with 2 hits, and Forged in Fury is now restrained by one of the tentacles, which latches on to his neck and starts sucking the blood up the tentacle into the creature.
Well, that's not good.
No, that's not great.
And let's see, I said 2 hits, right?
Yep.
And that is 15 damage for Forged in Fury. He's still looking kind of alright-ish, but he's now in the grasp of this creature. And let's see, that is its turn. And now we've got our new bad wizards. So
Maybe they're just misguided.
Yeah.
yeah,
They think they're doing what's right.
From
Right.
their perspective, we're bad. We're the group of unnamed villains.
Well, now that they see a tentacle monster attacking us, I think they would.
We'll team up.
Yeah. Yeah. They're gonna fight the tentacle monster, right?
Yeah.
Because they're not.
We're good with it.
Yeah.
Controlling it. No.
They came in, and all the other wizards were dead already, and there's a tentacle monster. It must
Yeah.
have been the tentacle monster.
Yeah. Don't pay attention to those huge
Never mind the large
gouging.
sign in the room.
Exactly.
Beheading, in other words.
Bite mark patterns of bears and those guys are very similar. So.
Mhm.
The bear's in the room. They can't see the bear
We
yet.
can never prove it in a court of law.
Yeah.
Bear, don't push the button.
Alright, so this one steps up here and casts hypnotic pattern
Ooh.
on this cube, and get wisdom saves from the homies
Don't hypnotize well,
and the creature
That's a very important mission.
and Una. Una fails. Sucky Necky fails. Big guy fails, and the creature that was cocked. The creature fails. So they are all charmed. They're all charmed, but more importantly, they're incapacitated for the duration of the spell, unless one of their friends uses an action to shake them awake. Or if they take damage.
Does that mean Fortune Fairy is no longer restrained?
Nope. Definitely still has these things on its neck. But everybody, what happens is the hallway fills with a mesmerizing light,
It's so beautiful.
and all four of those creatures look at it and they're just like,
Does he say anything while he does it or anything, or is he just going about his business, this wizard?
this wizard, this is a gorgeous female wizard.
Shouldn't have assumed.
Yeah,
Yes.
and she doesn't say shit.
Okay.
All right. If you alright, this one's gonna cast a cloud of daggers on the space that Daphne's standing in. The second one here. And
I don't think they're friends.
And of course, Daphne's not going to take any damage till the start of her turn. This time I'll actually use the concentration rings for people who are concentrating. You are concentrating on being awesome.
Pass without a trace.
Oh, and I'm concentrating too.
I'm not too worried about that. Okay, so...
Oh no, we lose our stealth. They know we're here.
Oh, you can always stealth.
Yeah, I should have. Maybe.
Alright, and then the last wizard, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, dash, 1, 2, 3,
Opportunity
4.
Do I get an opportunity attack?
Probably not. Where's this
Go
person?
around.
Where is this person here or something? I would just go around.
Okay.
And then Misty step into the room here. So that happens. And then Jasper you feel a dagger
Oh no.
piercing your side,
Ow.
Ah!
and you take 6 damage, going to 29 out of 35. And you hear someone say, "You will not control my lover." And you'll make a concentration save.
What do I add? I forget. For that, anything?
It's a wisdom saving
It's
throw.
a wisdom. Okay.
What?
To maintain concentration.
It's a constitution
that's-
save.
Constitution save.
It's a
Sorry.
constitution
Okay.
save, yeah. But it looks
Okay.
like you rolled a 3.
No, I rolled a 5, but I'm going to use my inspiration. And I rolled an 11.
11.
That's good enough to
That's-
maintain concentration.
Yeah, that's, unless you have
Yeah.
negative something.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you just have to be 10 or
You
9?
just have to be 10.
Awesome.
Unless they do
Unless it's
over
higher.
20 damage.
Right.
Okay.
Then it's whichever's higher.
Excellent. Do I? No, I had readied an action. Can I use
You
that?
don't see anything.
When he attacked me? So he has like superior
Greater
invisibility?
invisibility.
Yeah, it's such a
Greater
good spell.
invisibility.
You don't see anything.
Such a
Okay.
good
I see a
spell.
dagger in me? No, it's not in me. It's flashing.
You feel a dagger was in you.
Ah,
You feel someone stab a Catman,
okay.
and then you hear someone running around the room, like tossing pebbles and shit, trying to confuse you about where
Oh! Yes.
and Orpheus. Orpheus is up. Orpheus is incapacitated. Welrar's up. Welrar says, "My only goal is to free Father Rule today." Who are all these people? I don't even know.
I should have told him to go walk as quickly as possible. Note for
You don't
future.
need to split hairs. They'll make it.
I make it very slowly. I mean, you have a map that says where the dungeons are. They're very far away.
Yeah.
But one way or another, he's not participating in the battle.
That's a plus.
He's the most powerful person there, and he's not participating in the battle.
Yeah, I think it's a win.
And it's a win for sure.
It's a win, Rar. You've done well.
Rawr.
Oh boy.
Who's here? This is.
That's me.
That's you?
That's
That's Lord Hans?
Hans is not.
Oh, it's in disguise.
Well,
Is that your
was,
mini?
That was his mini before, yeah.
Oh, I pictured him differently.
Yeah, he's very, master of disguise, man.
Yeah.
So Welrar walked, and now it's that orange creature down the hallway.
Yeah, he looks much more humble in the mini than he does in real life.
Looks kind of stouter and prouder. I don't know, something about the
Yeah.
posture.
Interesting. Alright. Fuck me. A lot of walking. Get my exercise in. Wow. Slow fucking creature. Alright. All I can really see are the incapacitated people.
Yep.
I guess it'll shoot its friend and wake it up.
With the disintegration ray? Oh, what? Wrong stock. Sorry, Murph.
Murph.
Alright. So, it shoots at its friend, eventually hitting it, and the friend takes perhaps some fire damage. You see some fire explodes into the side of the tentacle creature, but now the tentacle creature is once again sensible. And let's see, that was that thing's turn. So now it's Edo's turn, who has 7
HP.
Get it, girl.
Yeah, I have an idea for Edo.
Do some cool bard stuff.
It's really too bad when you play against yourself. Are you hiding behind that pillar?
Yeah, that's where he got stabbed.
Yeah.
I have a great idea for Edo. Did you let her know that you got stabbed by an invisible creature?
Oh, I'm sure I screamed out in pain.
Well,
I'm
also
surprised.
the invisible creature was talking trash.
That's right.
True.
Trash.
Alright. She casts Fairy Fire on the corner of
Yes.
the
Fuck
room
yeah.
that you were standing in.
Yeah.
And
I love that spell.
She cast it on me.
Today.
So now attacks against me have
Yeah, she just cast it on you.
But you're gonna look fabulous while it's happening. So.
And the person over there fails their deck save, and so they are no longer benefiting from invisibility, and they are
Look at her.
Way to go, Edo.
outlined in light Any attack roll against an affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible. Alright, so that person is now visible, and Edo is like, that'll teach you to stab my friend who just healed me! There'll be no invisible stabs here! And she takes out a flute, and she's like, "Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. I will save my friends today!
Is that her giving inspiration to somebody?
Nope. She's too in the moment to remember to give inspiration. So she and she high fives Lord Hans when she finishes playing.
Hans, as a pretend commoner.
Yeah.
He tries to shake the
My
fist.
go?
You're up.
I assume these wizards look like the other wizards that also look evilly wizardly.
Oh yeah, they look evil as fuck.
Alright, let's attack some wizard.
Okay.
Huh?
No, it's okay. I won't meta game.
Bear brain.
But yeah, not the one that's gonna cast Cloud of Daggers on.
13 hit?
With no pluses?
No, that
No.
is with a plus.
No. 13 total, no.
Okay, 21 should hit.
In
Yes.
the far corner. I can,
Whatever that-
yeah, I can tap him, but
Oh.
I'm just gonna go get him myself.
Mm-hmm.
But
Things you gotta do yourself.
I was gonna go after the hypnotic pattern one, but the Bear's doing it. We'll see how this goes.
So 12 damage to that guy,
Okay.
and then con save.
Failed the con save.
Sweet.
Okay, okay.
everybody's-
I'll take care of it myself.
Is the hypnotic pattern's all gone?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I mean, maybe.
Oh, should I be? You
No,
said
you're good, you're good. I mean, maybe it's nice, maybe it's not. Maybe it's terrible.
Well, that guy was already out of it. The bad guy.
Murph.
Murph is already
Okay,
out.
Bear does that. And Daphne, you
Right.
are up.
Right, so give me that Cloud of Daggers damage, my friend, and then I'll do my thing.
Yes. That is but 13.
Alright.
You're not concentrating on anything?
Nope.
Daphne, 13.
Alright, well, she's going to run up to the guy who cast it, and is going to take a swing at him with the Warhammer.
Okay, roll to hit.
Oh, 18 plus things.
Definitely hits.
Right,
Nice.
so... Alright, so it is 5, but then I'm going to spend a Channel Divinity to do the thing to give him an additional 17 necrotic
Wow.
damage. So
Yes.
Whoa!
ka-chunk, and where the impact is just spiders, like that necrotic, like black ichor that is kind of around is just goosh.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
Alright, that person is not dead, but they definitely lose concentration on the things. It was 17 plus 5, right?
Yeah, so 22.
Yeah.
And then, so that was my regular action. The bonus action, she's going to summon a spiritual weapon, the big fucking bird.
Yeah.
And it's going to try to attack that guy's too. So,
Oh, where did I put my big bird? I guess I'll use a little bird. Where is it?
it's gonna attack that dude.
Oh, was your concentration broken when the daggers hit you?
It's not a concentration spell. So that is 17 to hit him with the
Yep.
with the bird. So the bird goes
Bird.
and is going to rake at him for another 11 force damage.
Death! Describe death!
Oh yes.
Yes. So I think the big bird comes and it's that big black ichor bird and goes whoosh, and rather than just the one wound, he is just all gooey and collapses.
Nice.
You really did take care of that yourself. Nice.
Yes.
She's a strong woman.
Yeah, the Borgonese way. And
The
I will
Borgonese way.
pass my turn.
Nice.
Okay, Una's up. She had a turn where she wasn't doing anything, I think.
Yeah, lost that
So
rage.
she's not enraged, so she'll
No.
bonus action rage, and it's the same rage bonus again. So that same thing happens with the magic weapon thing, and she sees the tentacle stuck in this one guy's neck, and she starts going after this creature. I can take an Arcana or a Nature roll from 2 people. 2 people can make rolls. And
I am not
Arcana.
particularly good at either of those.
23.
I
Arcana.
guess I will nature. Definitely not that high. 12.
Sucky creature is called a Death Kiss.
Death Kiss.
Ooh.
Una misses on the first stabbo. She hits on the second stabbo, and let's not. Oh yeah, she doesn't have a bonus action stabbo this time, and she does 12 damage to the Death Kiss,
Yeah.
which is looking a little the worse for wear. It's been taking all the damage, including its friend waking it up.
Murph?
Yeah.
Right.
If that's
And-
a Death Kiss, I'd hate to see second base.
All right, so that's Una's turn. Lord Hans, you're up.
Lord Hans.
Lord Hans, go.
Lord Hans.
Lord Hans.
Get in.
Seeing these 2 mages in the corner.
I'm hiding behind a statue.
We're not
Cowering.
no flames today. Lord Hans is
No
going to
fireball?
cast a hypnotic pattern on this side of the room to hypnotize.
I believe it's a 30-foot cube.
30-foot cube. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's going to step back and cast. If it's going to be this, it's going to be this cube.
I'm gonna roll to see if I make the same fireball over judgment.
Well,
Higher than 8. Nope, you're still good. So you're gonna hypnotize those 2.
hypnotize those 2. Wisdom
Okay,
save
make
DC
the
17.
saves. Holy, who let you be this powerful? They both pass.
Fuck.
We'll still, you know, every
These
little
some
bit
wise
helps.
motherfuckers. The one problem with hypnotic pattern is
You get
it's
1
save
save.
or suck.
Yep.
I
Yeah.
should have fireballed him. God damn it. Hans is really blowing it.
Fireball.
How many level 3 spell slots you got left?
0.
That was the last one.
Zip.
Time to die.
Una can give
Any
me a
other
Una can
movement
give,
or anything?
Una can give me a spell slot back.
Remind me on Una's turn.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna stand right there. I'm just gonna stand there and motherfuckers curse to myself.
Well, my favorite part of this battle is still under the effects of suggestion. Lord Hans. Alright, so
Jasper,
you're up.
Okay, so Jasper's gonna peek out from behind here and cast Shatter right here to get these guys. They
Yeah.
have to make a con save. And I'm gonna cast it, I'm up leveling it to 3rd level.
Fuck yeah.
Wow.
Oh.
That doesn't count. That's not even a D8. Where are my D8s? Here they are. Thanks. Six, 11, 17? Yeah, 17 damage.
Okay, so the one who was invisible before takes 8, and the other one takes the full.
The one who was invisible passed the con save,
Mm-hmm.
so then half of 11 would be like 6.
Did you say half of 17?
Oh, that's what I said.
You
I'm
said
sorry, yeah, 17, you're right. Yeah, sorry.
All right. Any description with this shattery thing that's happening?
I step out and I yell to this one. I say, "Well, Rar told me he wasn't that into you." and then following soon upon that is this force of thunder that emanates from the center there and kind of ripples back and pushes them a little bit off balance. Jasper then. Let's see. Let me just see real quick. We'll duck back here. So let's see, that was 5, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. And we'll give an inspiration to Una. Set
Okay.
aside over here. Say, Una, you rock.
All right. It's Forged in Fury's turn. He is restrained, so he's gonna go with his short swords against this creature, and he's gonna have disadvantage because he's restrained. Miss. hit on the bonus action. Hit on the other one. 3 plus 10. 13 damage to the death kiss.
Yeah, guys, that's called a death kiss.
As this guy is just slicing it, but it's sort of sucking blood out of him. Okay, it is the death kiss's turn, and one creature grappled by a tentacle of the death kiss must make a con save. He passes the con save, so nothing much happens. Oh, I forgot. While he's slamming on it with his swords, lightning bursts out of the death kiss, and our friend takes 4 lightning damage as the lightning-laden blood of this creature splashes upon him. He is he's kind of fucked up looking, Fortune Fury. Death Kiss, where'd you go? Okay, so it failed to drain his blood, but it's got a couple more hits. It's got a couple more arm attacks here. So it's gonna I want to float over Una. I guess I can't. So I guess I'm just gonna attack Una. 2 more attacks on Una. 1 hits, 1 misses. And Una is restrained by the creature.
Did you make a saving throw?
Nope.
That you missed? Oh, it's just automatic.
She takes 12 damage cut in half by the rage. Yeah. A person can use their action on their turn to try to escape the tentacular situation. So now this Death Kiss has both of them wrapped up in 2 of its 10 tentacles. So apparently it wants to make a crib mobile out of all of you.
So when it hits the restraint,
It's automatic.
it's automatic. Yeah.
Yeah, like the giant toad's tongue or something. There's different creatures. The mimic does that. All right, bad wizards. So the now revealed lover says, "That one, he is mind controlling. Try to kill him." And they start fucking with you. Make a wisdom save.
7.
Plus anything?
No, that's with my plus.
Oh no.
I'm not very
You-
wise. Well, actually, I'm decently wise.
You are held.
Being held doesn't break concentration.
That's right.
Yeah.
I was gonna use this.
Now, can they see me? Because I'm
Stunned
behind
on
here.
you. People have the ability to move and stuff
line
like
of
that.
sight, line of sight. I want to force them to move where they can have to see me.
Okay, they moved. That
Okay.
person moved, and then
Okay.
cast hold person on you, and then
I'm being held.
so a hold person is paralysis. So melee hits have advantage,
Mm-hmm.
but not ranged hits.
Not ranged. Well, let's check.
Yeah. I'm gonna break this fucking concentration. God damn it.
Should have made it faster.
What was that ages ago where like no one could break your concentration and you were concentrating on something?
Yeah.
When we were fighting
Yeah,
the cousin?
work. Yeah, we were like Warcaster. Yeah, what was I concentrating on? I don't remember.
Okay. So, paralyzed creature, incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically fails strength and dex saves. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Ooh, this last one looks
Attack
awful.
rolls against the creature have advantage. So
but there's one more thing that's awful.
yes,
It's creatures of-
yes, melee attacks have critical hits against you. That one I don't care about because all I'm trying to do is break your concentration. I'm gonna have the other person cast Scorching Ray on you, which will result in 3 hits. Which is better for you than Fireball, which might lead to your demise. Alright. Hit.
Get it.
Hit. Hit. So you're making 3 concentration saves. Yay! Alright. You take 26 damage from these 3 hits.
Ooh.
Are you still up?
So Jasper's at 3.
Okay.
And let me just log what these people have used.
I'm a little worried now about us. I should have told Laura to do something else.
Well, if you hadn't told him to get out of the room and, he'd be... Something
No,
would happen.
It bought us
Bought us time.
3 rounds, 4? Like,
Yeah.
still clutch.
Suggestion is fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it was
All
like
of the
3.
bad guys are who have any intelligence about it are focusing on breaking that rather than killing you guys.
Yeah. But now Laura's back.
So let's see. So those are those 2 wizards, and then there's another. Is there another wizard that's alive? Oh, that one. So that one was focusing on that, and then you broke its concentration. It's got a bear behind it.
We're just trying to give kisses.
Kisses.
Gonna Misty Step over here, and then 3, and then fucking Firebolt on Poo Poo Pants on the Ranger, and hit, and 7 damage on the Ranger from a Firebolt. Ranger. Ranger's down to 11. Okay, those are the bad wizards. Orpheus is up. Orpheus sees his friends getting sucked on by this death kiss, and Orpheus starts laying into the creature with his maul, trying to take it out.
Yeah.
And he hits on one of the 2 of his attacks, and he does 11 damage to it. And as he hits it, electricity shoots out of the creature, which is looking moderately messy. And Orpheus takes 2 lightning damage as the electricity zips out of the blood, as it's sucking blood from pipes out of Una and Forged in Fury. And Orpheus says, as he takes the first damage he's taken the whole battle, for the heart! And Welrar is no longer... Welrar is no longer under suggestion. Fuck. Welrar is obsessed with turning into a T-Rex.
I mean, who isn't?
Or turning other people into T-Rex.
I mean, when you can cast it. It's
Right.
such a great spell, that's what I'd be doing.
Yeah. Fuck. I'm gonna roll to see if he casts it on someone else or casts it on himself. Okay. He casts it on this person who's in the room there. And so that person turns into a T-Rex. And then he fuck it. Yeah. He presses. Who can see him? Only Una. Well, if the player was sitting here, I'd. Una,
How far
you.
away?
What?
Well, technically, all of us could probably see him.
Yeah, but this is small. So
Oh.
Una, even as your blood is being sucked, you see him press a button on his bracelet, and he is able to step away. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he ducks into this office here. So let's see. He used. All right. So that's him, and. So the T-Rex is back, and it's the bad wizard who cast the Scorching Ray. And so that was his turn. And now it's time for the orange creature, which still has not truly affected much, as everybody's just up here getting wrapped up in this thing's tentacles. Who's there who does it see? I guess Orpheus. It comes back here, and it just starts laying into Orpheus with various abilities that it has. Let's see. So, where are you? Yeah. It starts shooting eye rays at Orpheus. All of those little like spider bug eyes that are around the central eye. They light up with different colors,
Cool.
and then 3 different rays shoot at Orpheus. He starts by attempting to paralyze Orpheus, but Orpheus succeeds. Then he tries to push Orpheus, and Orpheus fails as big as he is, and he gets pushed back against the back wall of the hallway, and his speed is halved. And then it says to reroll duplicates. Okay, and then after he's up against the wall, he shoots Orpheus with a ray of fire that shoots out of his eye, and Orpheus passes a save, so he only takes 7, and if my cat is messing things up, please don't let it. So that is the orange creature's turn, shooting eye rays at Orpheus. It's Edo's turn. Edo is pretty scared of this giant T-Rex that's in front of her. Let's see. What might Edo come up with in this situation?
You might use a bonus action to inspire a fellow bard.
Sure.
The flute is just busy.
Sure, she plays the flute. She plays the flute. She
Right.
does that on you.
Nice.
And she's just super scared. So, she's super scared, so she's just gonna shoot a light crossbow at this dinosaur, which is pretty ineffectual, and she misses. And she misses. So she goes and hides behind this pillar with you, and hopes that the Tyrannosaur will not eat her up. Alright, Hassan, you're up.
Alright. Bear, 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 bear.
Well, that was really immersive.
Role playing.
Is there a bear in the room?
Yeah, exactly.
13 hit.
No.
There's a 15 hit.
Tampoco.
Alright.
But also there's mirror image, but I'm not.
Oh, technically I was supposed to roll first. Right?
Yeah, I don't know. Each time a creature targets you with an attack, roll a d20 to determine whether the attack instead targets one of your duplicates. But you wouldn't hit them. Duplicate's AC equals 10 plus your dex mod. So it wouldn't have hit.
His dex mod? Well, one had to hit his dex mod. Unless he has a...
A duplicate's AC equals 10 plus his dex mod. And the highest you rolled was a...
The lowest I rolled was a 12 and the other was a 15.
Oh.
13, 15.
Or 13, 15.
Are you sure it wasn't a 12 and a 13
It
or
was a
something?
13 and
15.
15.
Okay. Alright, so it looks like if you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. Okay. Alright, so you take out one of his duplicates.
Yay.
And is that it?
Yep.
Alright.
That's all bear do.
Bear be bearing.
Bear be bears.
Bear with me. Okay, Daphne, you're up.
Alright, so the bird is gonna move 20 feet this way, which is as far as it can get, because it's not too big. And Daphne is going to toll the dead on both of the, because with the Death Cleric thing can twin it, both of the scary spidery guys.
Gonna toll the dead on the...
On the Death Kiss and the orange guy.
Yes. Wisdom 15, yeah?
16, please.
Okay, one passes, one fails.
Okay, do you want to roll for which one is which, or do you know?
Yeah, the orange one fails.
Okay. And I actually don't know what this is twin. Do you want me to roll this once and we'll just have it be on both?
Yeah, just roll once.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, so that's because I rolled a natural 1 on 1, so it's 8 necrotic damage on one, and I guess none on the other. But
No, none the other? Not half?
it's save or suck because it's a cantrip.
So 8?
8.
8 on the orange.
But I had to say that out loud because I forgot. So, yes.
Alright. Any movement or anything?
Nope, we're staying the fuck out of the way.
Okay, it's Una's turn. She's still attached to this creature. And she's not gonna waste her action trying to get out. She's just gonna keep attacking it.
Yeah,
Um,
right on.
So those are 2 misses. Her bonus action attack
She has a D8 that you can use.
is a hit. It was a. Okay. Roll the d8 for me.
Get it.
2.
Okay, that's 1 hit, and
Nice.
she does. Oh, there was something else to remind me of on Una's turn.
Like you give a spell slot
But
back.
I don't know. Is that actually bonus?
Okay, so
Did you have to touch someone to give him a spell slot?
so she does 10 damage to it. Hold on a sec. She does 10 damage
Kill it.
to the Death Kiss. The Death Kiss is getting injured. The Death Kiss splashes back 9 points of electrical damage on her, which she's not resistant to while raging, as the blood and the electricity splash on her, and she yells out, "For my friends!"
Oh,
And let's check
She yells
out.
out, I really like folk music.
Let's check out this skill here. As an action,
Yeah, it's an action.
you can touch. That's not happening today. Not during this battle. All right, so she does that, and now it's Lord Hans's turn.
Lord Hans pulls from his vestments a vial of cold, clear
Finally, a reason for you guys to use your magic items.
mountain stream runoff. Unscrews the cap of the vial, releases a drop, and blows. Ice crystals, icicles, ice cubes, glaciers, snowflakes funnel out in a 30-foot cone directed at the Tyrannosaurus Rex,
Yes.
and if possible at the mage, but if not, only at the Tyrannosaurus Rex. 30-foot
Well-
cone.
For this, we have measuring cups.
Yes. Frigid blast of ice erupts from Lord Hans's fingers as he says, God, let one spell succeed.
Just 30-foot cone.
30-foot cone.
You could move a little too.
That's true, yeah.
You could move a little closer.
Let's see. Third.
get in its mouth.
Yeah.
You can move, and then you can move back.
So.
I think yes. Take a step up, and then you can hit both of them.
All right, he's taking a
Alright.
step up. He's hitting both.
Yes.
They must make a
Con save against DC 617.
Now with Fairy Fire, there's nothing that affects it. That's
Dinosaur passes.
Damn it!
And Wizard fails.
Wizard takes 3d8 cold
Roll
damage.
it, baby.
Alright. 4, 5, and I'm going to call that a 6, so 11. Is there any modifier to that?
I wouldn't think so.
Spell damage? No.
No,
Alright,
11.
he takes 7 damage and his speed is 0.
You said 11.
11 damage, yeah, and he's hindered by ice.
And
The person fails their concentration on the whole person.
Yes, baby!
Good. That's great.
That's the best.
He's
thing.
hindered by ice, and I'm running away from the non-frozen Tyrannosaur. 1, that's 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna get next to Jasper.
How much did the
statue.
Tyrannosaurus take?
He did. He
None?
saved.
Half?
So
It's half.
5?
5 or
was the
6,
total?
depending on if you round up or down.
a creature takes
5.
on a failed and is hindered by ice or until.
What was the number?
11.
Okay. It's 5.
It doesn't say they take damage on it if they save.
Sucks.
Usually,
then it's a
usually
save or
it's cantrips that are
What-
save or suck.
I'm
It'll
gonna
say-
say it does either way.
What spell is it?
Yeah, Aerie.
Rhymes binding ice.
And it's incapacitated?
It's his speed is reduced to 0.
I feel like
It is
usually
0
when it's
if
something
it
like that, like an
fails.
environmental effect,
Yeah.
like they take half
All right.
because it's still like
On a
ice.
successful save, the creature takes half as much
Yeah.
damage.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, so the dinosaur took 5, and the bad wizard took 11.
Yeah.
Bad Wizard, my favorite
Yeah,
movie.
wizard.
Okay, Hans, any further movement?
I
What did you do? You
tried
run
to
out of the
get. I
room?
got close to Jasper. I'm not running out of the room into the beholders.
way.
Yes, yes.
I'm
You
trying to
Group
hide.
up.
I'm trying to cower next to
Grouping
Jasper.
together.
Good idea.
He does. Well, there's no breath weapons or anything.
Well,
Area of effect
Range.
spells.
Thanks for the idea.
I don't know, but I want to get away
Yeah.
from that fucking dinosaur. I don't give a shit. I'm not scared of the lizard.
Yeah, that dinosaur is gonna smash the statue of Welrar and step on its face and then destroy you.
Wolvar's gonna be like, no!
Okay, so Lord Hans, you're hiding over there.
Yeah.
Okay, Jasper, you're up.
I'm
How
cowering
tall?
in fear.
What? Can I climb on top of the statue?
Jasper, you have 3 hit points.
Yeah. I'm not long for this world.
Now.
You could climb all the way up and wedge yourself between the head of the statue and the ceiling.
Okay. Very good. Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Don't fall.
And let me ask you one other thing. Does it look like this thing can fit through the door, or is it stuck in the room?
it's stuck in the room.
It can't fit through that door.
It cannot. Right, yeah. Okay. I'm going to use my musket on this guy.
Not unless its other wizard friend cast Enlarge Reduce on it and then broke concentration through the door.
And I'm going to yell, well, I was going to break up with you today. And musket. 2 16s plus
Oh,
7,
nice.
23.
But like that,
And-
you don't need to insult her. It's just like for funsies.
Just do it anyways.
Do it anyway.
It's a
Okay.
woman. Welrar's Tyrannosaur is a woman.
No,
No,
Where
the
was-
one
no,
that
on the
he's
other
shooting
side.
with the musket.
Oh, but I thought the lover was the guy in red. That's the
Yeah.
Tyrannosaur.
This is the lover.
No, the
That's-
lover is
the lover,
a
that's
Burgonese woman.
Yeah.
You are correct on all these things.
Yes.
Isn't it all?
Yeah.
Painting such a picture with just snatches of
Such
dialogue.
a femme.
10 damage.
10 damage. You didn't roll any fun extra hits on it.
No.
Okay, so 10 damage to that person.
Yeah.
Okay. That person seems to be a bit stronger than the other wizards, so they're still up on their feet, but they are looking pretty screwed up from this bullet shot and all your insults.
Okay, I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast Healing Word on myself. And I'm going to upcast it to a 3rd level,
Level 7.
spell.
Level 7 healing word.
4, 5, 9.
So you're up to
back.
12.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
What happened? Is it 12?
He's
I'm
up
at
to
12.
12. Yeah.
I get
Okay.
9.
Alright. If you have finished your movement,
I'm done.
we've got Forged in Fury, who's gonna wail on this thing. Missing.
He's doing his best.
Do a bonus action. He hits with the bonus action. He does max damage on his bonus action short sword hit to this creature, which is starting to look poorer in health, but he also, Fortune and Fury takes 3 damage, and he's down to 8 hit points, being grasped by this Death Kiss. And alright, so that was his turn. He was wailing on it. Now it's the Death Kiss's turn. Death Kiss is gonna try to suck blood out of Una and Homeboy. So Homeboy makes a con save and fails. Una makes a con save, probably gonna pass. Also fails. Don't text Julie right now. Don't text her that Jake is sucking her character's blood.
The dragon?
Alright, so what's his face takes 16 lightning damage as his blood and chunks of his body are sucked up into the tentacle, and he dies.
Fortune Fury.
And
What is he? What are his last words?
he's
dead then?
this tentacle. I mean, he can make death saves if you really love him. His chunk of his heart. Here, I'll roll to see if he makes death saves. If I roll above 6 or above, he'll make death saves. Okay, he'll make death saves.
Cool.
So, but I'm still gonna kill him with the story. So, a piece of his heart gets pulled up through the tentacle, and as the heart is going up the tentacle, he goes, "For the heart!" Ah! But he only gets 1 death save instead of 3. It's 1 and 1 versus it's 1 and 3 versus 1 and 1. Oh yeah, so now Una also failed, and she takes 8 lightning damage. She's at 35, and this Death Kiss seems to be healing itself as it's sucking these people's organs out of their
That's
body.
not good either.
It's got 1 more tentacle attack left, so it drags everybody over here with it, so it can tentacle on Orpheus. Although I'm sure the tentacles have reach anyway, and it hits Orpheus, and it does. It does 9 damage to Orpheus, and Orpheus is also restrained. This thing is carrying everyone around with it. Orpheus is at 26, and that was the Death Kiss's turn. Now it's time for the bad wizards. Oh, I finally get to run this Tyrannosaurus. Wow. Here's a restrained one. Okay, what is this Tyrannosaurus gonna do? There's a dude on a statue, there's a dude next to the statue, there's Edo hiding behind the statue.
Probably gonna murder somebody.
You guys are...
But it's a statue of his lord, his
His
idol.
boss.
Yes, but his intelligence is a 2 in this form. So, let's see, it's got 2 multi-attacks, 1 with the bite and 1 with the tail. So, the Tyrannosaurus is going to stomp over here.
Stomp.
Oh, rev, 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 rev.
20, 25. The desk collapses under it. And
Well,
is-
it says, "Don't mess with my papers."
yeah, a bunch of valuable magic items fall out.
That
And,
was the eye of Vecna that you crushed.
Yeah, that had the effectiveness.
and the mouth of the T-Rex goes down over the top of Edo and just
Oh,
goes
no.
ha 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 ha. and starts chewing up Edo. It's a +10 to hit.
Yeesh.
So it hits, and oh my god.
I don't know, it only has a few.
So here's what I'm picturing is in Jurassic Park 3 they have that like I actually think it really is effective and works, but like so one person gets eaten and like every time after that the Tyrannosaurus is nearby, you can hear the cell phone ring. I'm picturing that with the flute.
Yes, it gets lodged in the Tyrannosaurus's throat, and now every time it roars,
whistles.
you
Yeah.
So Edo is definitely down. She takes something like 30 damage.
And she's just
it's
dead.
not more than her maximum hit points, so she's not insta-killed.
What does she say as she's going down?
She sees this Tyrannosaurus coming towards her, and she's like, "You'll never defeat the spirit of the heart. We always stick to."
Gotta work on Piffy
And
in her next life. Maybe.
she can also have one death save. But she's in kind of like bits and pieces. Okay, so the Tyrannosaurus has got another multi-attack. It uses that to use its tail to thwack over the statue of Welrar Myrden, sending you tumbling to the ground, and you take 4d6 falling damage, bludgeoning damage, which is much less than a tail attack from the Tyrannosaurus. So
Don't I get a dex save to try to catland and maybe
you
take half?
can't save against falling damage. And again, it's much less than you would take from the tail. 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
Nice,
Hey,
not so
that's-
bad.
Back to 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
And just a reminder for you, because you're imperiled, that +1 to saving throws AC and half damage.
Thank you.
Not you.
Resistant to
That's-
all types of
What
damage.
is
yes.
mine?
Because I'm wording
Oh, I
bonded.
thought you worded
Because he's squishy, but I guess birds are squishy too.
Okay, so we got 2 other bad wizards. This one's gonna go up
Can't move.
and
Nope, speed is 0.
what?
Speed
Oh
is 0.
yeah,
It's
he's
frozen.
use the action to break out of the thing and then move up here and be like, "I'm gonna hit you soon." That person's like, "You cannot defeat us. You are evil. I know you work for the evil people that Welrar is defending us against."
Yeah, well, Marv just said, "Glay the cautious."
Galathikosh is good.
Yeah.
It's alliterative. Galathikosh.
You are
That's good.
working against Welrar, who is the only person who protects us. And yeah, they use their action to break out of the ice, and they step up. And this person is in the hallway, and what a ineffectual position to be in. I guess
Fireball.
step up here and Scorching Ray on Orpheus. And all 3 miss.
Nice.
So now it's Orpheus's turn. Orpheus is restrained. Orpheus misses on both of his extra attack hits while he's stuck in the mouth of the creature. Welrar's turn. Welrar is standing right next to our bear.
It's a bear.
I think it's time to do something creepy for Welrar. Okay. Welrar turns around at you and smiles. You see pointy teeth. He's a creepy drow. And he presses a little button on his bracelet again.
Get that bracelet.
And then
Right off his hand.
he just zips out the door without provoking an opportunity attack.
Oh, that's his bracelet.
And when he turns around and looks at you, he says, "Looks like you're in the wrong room, bear." And then he presses a button on the wall, and a bunch of rocks fall down from the ceiling and block the door. And so that was his action, was pressing the button. And bear.
How about I can't bear being near you?
I can't bear being near you.
Oh no.
And the bear takes 23. I think that's the first the bear took, right?
Yep.
What's the max on it?
Bear's 42.
So that's 19 out of 42?
Mm-hmm. So is the entire room covered in rubble? Like, how is the door unpassable at this point?
It's like, you know those office ceilings that have those metal squares that hold up those things? It's like if all the stuff fell out of the ceiling, a bunch of stones, it all falls and tumbles down on you. It doesn't restrain you, but it blocks the door.
So the door is completely blocked.
Currently.
And I can't see past it either.
You can't see through it right now, but you can probably, knowing you're going to be able to get the door open. You're going to be able to get the stuff out of the way of the door.
Okay.
The door is currently blocked. Alright, so he did that. That's his action. He moved a couple steps. I guess he's going to move a couple steps towards over here. Sort of towards Daphne, but around the spiritual weapon.
To free Fadrul? To free Fadrul, right?
Alright, where were we? That was him, so now it is the orange creature's turn. Orange creature going for Orpheus again. Somebody can give me a nature or survival or arcana roll. I can get 2 rolls.
16 Arcana.
I'm assuming I can't since I'm in another room.
Oh, okay, I can do survival. I'm not proficient. Does that matter?
That's okay.
Okay.
Oops.
Oh, that's not gonna do it. Probably 12.
12. Okay, the 16 is
Everybody still has passed without a trace, by the way. I didn't break the
Clutch!
saving throw.
Oh my god.
this orange creature, you realize somewhere in your reading you have heard that this is called a Goth.
Goth. How do you spell that?
G-A-U-T-H. So the first ray hits Orpheus, and he saves. The second ray hits Orpheus, and his hammer just disappears out of his hand, like evaporates. He doesn't have his two-handed maul anymore. It just was like.
Bummer.
And then Orpheus gets hit with a green ray that appears to be sucking on his brainstem, and he takes 15 necrotic damage, and it looks like the creature gets a little bit stronger as it does this. And Orpheus, or as we like to call him, cannon fodder, is further hurt. Hasem, you're up.
I feel like at this point we're all cannon fodder.
So I can't. If I move up here, I can see through.
Yeah, you can press your face against the rubble and maybe get a glance.
Sneak with your little bear muzzle.
But
Yeah.
you are really big and strong.
Do I think if I attack it I can get out?
Mm-hmm. You can use an action to move the rubble.
Nah, I'm gonna stop being a bear and then I'm gonna do conjure animals in that room.
Oh shit!
In your room?
No, in the other room.
He's gonna
Action economy, Brick.
he's gonna peek through.
I'm looking through a hole.
What's the animal and how many?
2 level challenge rating 1 beasts.
What are they? Which ones?
A red dragon.
Normally you tell me, but
Do you want to do those goats again?
I think the goats were multiple, right? It was like 4 of them or something.
Here, I'll look it up. Give me a second.
You had 2 lions last time.
2 CR1s. I'd be okay with dire wolf, brown bear.
I'll do 2 dire wolves.
Lion.
Tactics.
Yeah, 2 dire wolves
2
sounds good to me.
2 wolves. All right, we're gonna make this one of the wolves.
My dog does that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Anytime
have
a
like a
fire
husky,
ranger
don't
goes
you?
by, yeah,
Or shepherd.
shepherd husky.
Yeah, that's right.
Anytime the sirens go by, which is a lot because we live near a fire
Yeah.
station, he starts
Aw.
howling, and we all howl.
All right, where do you want them?
Baby.
Right next to Fudro.
You mean
Walrar.
Oh, well, yeah.
Like this?
Yeah.
And their initiative is 5 plus whatever their
Initiative rating is. Their dex, I think it's.
Okay, but is that how you want them? One on either side?
Yeah.
Okay. Just flanking the shit out of him.
Yeah. So I think they'd probably go on 7 or 8 would be my guess.
It's like, oh, well, there goes that plan. Right.
So their initiative is 7.
Yeah.
And then I'll move. I say kill that well-worn mutant, and then I'll just move to the side over
Kill him.
Cool. All right. So that's your turn. Daphne, you're up.
Right, so the spiritual weapon is gonna go first, and it's gonna just come in and close the gap and try to attack Welrar for, let's see. Does a 12 probably doesn't hit him, huh? Okay, that's fine. So then Daphne is going to come a little closer. And we'll do.
If you move up one, then if you stand in front of him, then he can't walk anywhere.
is that? Oh, I guess because he could pass through
He
that,
could
huh?
pass to them, yeah.
All right, yeah, we can trap him. That's fine. And
Well, he's got that thing that he just presses on his bracelet.
can I?
Well, you can't
That's
walk
just
through
engaged.
You can't walk
can't walk
through
through
a
enemies.
hospital.
Right. And we'll just try some Toll the Dead on him.
Okay.
We'll see.
What are you trying?
I'm just gonna try Toll the Dead. It's my cantrip, some saving.
Fail.
All right. Has he taken damage yet?
Yeah.
Not since he cast a friggin' thing.
But has he period?
Has he period?
He did
Yes.
take damage.
Okay.
Yeah, I thought he took damage.
He has
Take
taken
the
damage.
fireball
Ooh,
damage.
a 12.
Now you're rolling.
He took the fireball.
Yeah, so
and one other
18
thing, I think.
necrotic damage.
Nice.
18 necrotic damage. He does keep his concentration on
Okay.
the T-Rex.
And
But-
just a reminder in general, it may not apply this time, but that the necrotic damage that she does ignores resistance.
Yeah. Okay.
That's it.
Una.
Una.
Una still
Kill
tied
it.
up along with everybody else on this
Kill
creature.
it, Una. Reckless attack it and kill it.
Una's hit.
Nice.
Come on.
Murder! Murder!
No.
24 damage to it.
That's good damage.
Solid.
That really hurts it. One of its tentacles that it's not using flies off and flops on the floor, and it goes.
It goes.
And then like tries to suck more blood out of her. And Una takes coughs. 12 lightning damage from it as she's
Jeez.
wailing on it.
Needs some healing.
And she's at 23 out of 73.
Jesus.
She needs
Uh,
some healing.
Lord Hans, you're up.
Lord Hans is going to step back a little bit in order to get his 2 enemies, and probably, I'm sorry, into a 30-foot cone! And then he's going to whip out a small vial of cold runoff water from a mountain stream. Unscrew the cap and blow, and from his mouth, icicles, ice cubes,
I haven't seen this before.
glaciers,
I've never heard of this
snowflakes,
spell
snow, snowy wind, and snow and ice. Whoosh. They must make a Constitution save, DC 17.
Okay.
And then they won't be able to move
Yep.
if they fail.
before. If they fail,
I imagine the Tyrannosaurus has some good constitution.
yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody fails.
And they take 3d8 of damage. So 7 plus 8, that's 15, plus 4, 19 damage for each of those
Nice.
creatures.
Yes, yes.
And then,
You mean, including Edo?
well, if I'm
fails
able,
her death save.
if I'm able to blow the cone away from Edo, I will, but I'll leave it up to the DM.
It's either Edo or Jasper.
Well, gee.
Alright. Fare thee well, me lovely. The look of the Irish wasn't smiling on you today, was it?
Yeah. Describe the death of this unconscious person from your cone of doom.
Well, as Hans is blowing out the cold, he looks over and sees his peripheral vision Edo, and a lone tear begins to drift in regret from his face. However, it is frozen by his stone cold need to protect his party and save the day. Goodbye, Edo. This is the death you have wanted. I will send you to Valhalla.
Irish. Valhalla.
Yes, yes.
What is this?
And I hear, and as the tear freezes off his cheek and falls to shatter on the ground, Lord Hans whistles a tune of an Irish flute. And he can't do it. But he tried.
And he gains a level as a bard.
And then he says, Jasper, get away from that thing's tail! And he backs up out of tail room.
So the T-Rex is frozen.
Yes.
Is covered in freeze, and this other mage dies.
Ah.
And
Now we just have to get out of this room.
right before she freezes, she says, "Well, Rob, I hardly knew ye."
Well, you're not going to get to know me any better now, are you?
Right before she dies, she says, "Je m'appelle Dead."
As she's dying, Jasper yells, "He was sleeping with Herp the whole time."
Yeah.
Wow, that's the last thing she hears.
Drama.
And Hans says, au revoir, numbnuts.
I find that racist. Oh.
All right. Well, you do that, and that's the end of your turn, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, Jasper, you're up.
Oh, wait. I can't, never mind. I thought I had a bonus action, but I don't think I can do it.
Jesus. Either stay in this room or leave the room and get attacked by all these things. How does the Tyrannosaurus look?
It looks really, really strong.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Really, really
Tyrannosaurus
deadly.
is leave it in the room and deal with other things.
That's what I'm thinking, but I'm gonna die when I go out there.
What? Kill that white one.
What?
Kill the white one.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Jasper's going.
Is that Tyrannosaurus noises?
Yeah. It's stupid. I'm gonna find some other ones. It sounds like a fucking whale.
Godzilla is the one I usually use for Tyrannosaurus.
Let me check one.
Have we talked about episode Godzilla -1 minus color, and it was incredible?
Was
it
it
good?
Theater? Oh my god. It has no business. Like, a Godzilla movie does not have any business being that good, and it was really good in my
Okay.
Yeah, I gotta see it.
It was
I
amazing.
still gotta see
Yeah,
it.
we really want to watch Godzilla -1.
Yeah, it was fantastic. I'm so glad I saw it in the theater.
Okay, Jasper's gonna come over here to the door. 5, 10. This is a hallway, right? It's just all open. And I'm gonna cast. You know what I'm gonna do?
Something.
I'm going to. Who is this? This is a
That's
bad.
the bad mage.
Bad mage.
Okay, I'm gonna yell, "Bad mage! Welrar hated you also!" And that's unsettling words.
Stings, hey!
And then I'm gonna cast Fear in a cone and try to get both of these guys in it.
Wow.
And they have to succeed on Wisdom saving throws, or drop whatever they're holding, become frightened for the duration, and move away from me on their turns.
The mage drops her pearls, which she's been clutching this whole time. Let's see, wisdom saves from the Goth and the bad creature.
Yeah, and
mage.
the bad mage, I'm gonna subtract a d8 from, which will be 4.
Okay, the bad mage fails, and the Goth does not.
Okay. All right. So what was that? 5, 10, 15. Ugh, I feel like I'm just gonna die now.
Well, the T-Rex is frozen this round.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Thanks.
Yay!
Yeah. T-Rex can't do shit.
Okay, so then I'm gonna go here.
Thanks to fucking lucky dice roll for once.
And hold on. There's a little bonus action. I'm gonna say, Una, you rock, and give her a d8.
Okay, remind me when it's her
I
turn.
think she already has one.
No, she used one.
No, she didn't.
She did. Alright, so that person's gonna run away on their turn, and the Goth is not scared, and you've moved there to the corner of the room, yeah?
Yeah,
Okay, and that's your turn?
that's my turn.
Okay, it's time for the dire wolves.
Yay, dire wolves! Pack tactics. Double 18, so I guess that didn't matter.
Yay.
I'm sure that. Oh, roll to see if it hits.
Right, because the
Mirror
mirror
images.
images.
How many does it have left?
He's down to 2.
Yeah.
I rolled a 9.
So I don't think that's how you done.
Let's see. If you have 3 duplicates, you must roll a 6 or higher. With 2 duplicates, you must roll an 8 or higher.
Okay.
So
that
that's
mirror
going to
image.
target that mirror image.
Okay, so last mirror image.
1 mirror image left, and I rolled lower than an 11, so that's going for him instead of the mirror image.
17 hit.
Yup.
Sweet.
Get it!
Take 9 plus 3 is 12 damage, and a strength saving throw or be knocked prone.
Yes.
Okay, he's not prone. He loses his concentration.
Yes!
Yeah.
Nice.
And
Some good things, finally.
Nice job.
yay! I get to use the T-Rex miniature.
It's so cute.
Not even that's not
Hey.
a miniature, that's a
Hey,
life-size.
you make us 7th level. We keep doing it all the time.
That's right.
Well, I guess
Well,
that,
when you're
no, we
7th
have to
level,
be
you
eight.
have to be a giant ape.
They have to be 8th level too.
That's the giant ape is the best one for 7th level.
Yeah.
Okay. What the fuck just happened? Okay, so you knocked him prone. You did how much damage to him?
13 damage, or 12 damage. 12 damage, 9 plus 3.
12 damage. Any further descriptions you want to add? I'm amenable to hearing.
He's like laughing at the dire wolves attacking him because of the mirror image, and then he doesn't see the other one. He's like, "Oh shit!" And then he gets like knocked down on the side, and like hits his head on the ground, and that's when the T-Rex.
Oh shit! He said. Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit! Now he's on the ground. Okay. So that's the dire wolves' turns and now it's time for the death kiss. The death kiss. Let's see. Gonna finish killing the dead guy. So he's gonna. Dead guy. When is dead guy's turn? Oh, dead guy's turn is before dire wolf's turn. So I'll give him a
Safety
save. It's a nat 20. He's up with 1 hit point.
Ooh!
Fuck yeah!
Look
So-
at this guy!
Look at him.
Now the death kiss is gonna try to suck his blood out, which will kill him if it works this time. He's already got 1 piece of his heart. So con save from this guy. That's a fail. He's going to die.
He did his best.
Yes.
Yeah, he's still pretty cool.
He takes 11 lightning damage, which puts him back down. The death kiss heals itself a little bit, but it's actually pretty fucked up. And the rest of his heart gets pulled up this tube, and you see like a heart going through a tube, or someone sees it.
I never saw it.
And as it goes out, as it gets pulled out, and all the veins and stuff go with it, he says, For the heart again. 2 hearts are better than 1. And
That's heartless.
he dies. Yeah. How could you be so heartless?
I guess Hassan probably does hear that.
Yeah, you hear, I, Forged in Fury, give my life for the...
Do you guys want to take a 5-minute break at some point and eat cupcakes? We can do it at the end too if you want. Because this is pretty exciting shit.
Do you want to take a break right now, or do you want to take a break at the end? Up to you guys.
Let's do it at the end.
Maybe.
I'm happy to keep going.
Yeah,
this
sure.
is an exciting battle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so Forged in Fury gets
do
killed
it.
forever,
Let's
and
do it
the
after
things
the
get
TPK.
multi-attack. So Una has to make a con save. She passes. Orpheus has to make a con save. He passes.
Yes.
Are they taking half damage? Nope. So yeah, it just tries to suck stuff, and it doesn't get to suck from the other 2, so it's still looking pretty fucked up, the Death Kiss. Now it's time for the Bad Wizard's turn. This Bad Wizard that used to be a Tyrannosaurus.
Is it still held?
Is it still covered in ice? I'm going to say it's not restrained by ice anymore because it was a large Tyrannosaurus that was restrained by ice, and now it's transformed into a person. But
It seems reasonable.
I will roll for my answer, even though logically... Fuck, it's still restrained. The wizard uses its action to break out of this huge pile of ice that fell on the wizard when it all the Tyrannosaurus-sized pile of ice fell on the wizard. The wizard's like,
That makes sense.
and
Makes
gets
sense.
I love it.
now standing up on top of the pile of ice, and that is its turn. And then the wizard that's in the hallway leaves, takes a dash action, runs down the hallway, and we'll find out exactly what that means. But right now, under the effects of the fear spell, and Orpheus's turn. Orpheus trying to get out, trying to hitting with disadvantage because restrained, missing. Doesn't have his maul anymore. Hits with a bonus action, but doesn't do hardly anything. And then takes lightning damage splash back on him, equal to the amount of damage he did. Lightning shooting into Orpheus. Orpheus now at 7 hit points. That was the Orpheus. So we're back to Welrar, who is prone and just surrounded. Obviously he's gonna want to get out of there, but he's got some tricks up his sleeve, so let's see what's good. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, Welrar is going to, this time he's going to touch one of his rings, and he's going to Misty Step out of this thing that you've put him in. And then, he's going to cast... I've never cast this spell before. But I'm just gonna try it. He casts Wall of Force around this group. Basically penning in the 2 direwolves and Daphne and her spiritual weapon. And he Misty stepped out, so he's gonna take a few more steps back after that. And anyone who is more familiar with Wall of Force, let me know if I'm making any mistakes with it.
No.
Alright, so he does that. And now we've got our Goth. Our Goth is going for Orpheus again. Seems really fixed on Orpheus. Goth tries to paralyze him, but the dude passes. Shoots him with fire. He passes his save, so he doesn't actually take damage. And then he fails his intelligence save and gets his brains pulled out through his head, and takes 12 damage. Orpheus goes down, and the Goth heals itself a little bit.
Wait, the Goth?
Yeah.
So did it move over to him? Sorry.
No, it's shooting rays.
Shooting. Okay.
Orpheus goes down, and the Goth is shot its third ray at him. The Goth. He's the Goth. The Goth is going to go back down the hall a little bit. And Hassan, your turn.
If I look this way, how far can I see?
Basically diagonal. So like here. I'm gonna put this here just so I know that there's a wall around you guys.
So I can see like here and here.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna recast the conjure animals outside the wall for us.
Nice.
Well played.
Yeah. So do you have level 3 spell slots left?
Not anymore.
Alright. So is that your turn or anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Alright, so you cast those, so we got 2 dire wolves again, and Daphne, you're up.
Well, Daphne's really fucking stuck right now, so she's just going to take this opportunity to patch herself up a little bit, and we'll do level 1 cure wounds on herself.
Alright.
And that is all. And pet her bird.
Alright, what's your...
That gave me 11 back, so I am
40.
up to 40.
Nice. Safe in the wall of force. Okay. Una's up. Una, still in the sucking tentacles. Attacking with recklessly. Miss. Bonus action. Hit. Regular extra attack. Miss. Bonus action hit. 4 damage. Splashback on her. 2 damage. Lightning. Una's at 21. What did I say she did? 4?
I heard 4, but I don't know
Yeah.
if there was anything else.
Is that she only had once? Is that right?
Young Death Kiss looking really fucked up.
And she used the inspiration to try to hit.
Oh, right. She had an inspiration. I forgot.
Yeah, it was a very low roll.
very low.
The
Okay.
misses there were both
She still
fours.
has it.
So Death Kiss is like on death's door, blood and electricity dripping out of this floating entity. Una wrapped in these tentacles, blood getting sucked out of them. She's going, Daphne, help! Ah! You can't hear her. But
That must be really. That must really affect her.
No, but it's serious. If she sees it happening, is not happy about it.
Una's having a
Up
freak
against
out
the,
fit. It's reminding Una of when all of the Tabaxi hugged her. It's reminding her of the
no
chains
touch,
and
no
stuff.
touchy.
Yeah, she's getting some claustrophobic freak out.
Yeah.
Lord Hans, you're up.
Lord Hans is gonna step to the door for a second, throw a little chill touch at the Death Kiss.
Okay.
Get him!
Which is, that looks like a 5 to me. I don't know.
This is what we
it
call
was
stealing a
cocked.
kill.
It was cocked, yeah. I'm gonna use inspiration. That's going to be a 23 to hit.
Okay, describe its death.
Yay!
Oh, well, that's the whole point of
It has 1 hit point, so it
The whole
doesn't
point
matter.
is that I couldn't heal. God damn it. Lord Hans reaches
And now
up
it
his
can't
hand.
heal.
You
But
can't
yeah,
deal with
that's
it.
Not
dead.
you.
And it
Yeah.
appears that the skeleton of his
That
hand
attitude.
emerges from his hand. A chilling skeletal hand reaches out and flies over to the death touch and forms a pointing index finger and pokes each eye tentacle, blinding them all. And then finally, the large big eye drives itself directly into the pupil.
Wow.
It's like bubble wrap.
Yes. Yes, bubble wrap on the death kiss.
And then Lord Hans, knowing that there's still an evil mage left in the room, is going to stand directly in front of Jasper,
Oh, that's very nice.
who only has 3 hit points
Wow,
left,
character growth.
Wow.
and say, Come for me!
You know, mages have these area of effects. I really appreciate
Not
it.
anymore, baby. Not anymore.
It's one money.
Yeah. This guy. Yeah, that's right.
So
He might have scorching. I think he's got a scorching
Fireball.
Yeah.
all 3 of the homies you brought are officially dead.
Yeah.
Edo, Orpheus.
But you know who's not dead? Any of us. Yeah.
Yeah. So they did their job. Yeah.
It's not over yet.
No, I said yeah. I said yeah.
Yeah, well, don't worry. The 10 people that you hired from Tamerlane, I'm sure they have interesting personalities.
And interesting, unique accents.
Every single one of them.
At least one of them is also a flautist.
I am from Southern Thai.
It's true.
Yes.
So my Thai accent.
Statistically.
Yeah, one of them plays the flute.
Yeah.
No matter what.
So,
Time
Lord Hans
you're-
did that. Jasper, you're up.
Thai people?
How does this guy?
I wonder if we could do. Yeah.
How's this guy look? Has he been hurt yet?
That person is like medium messed up.
Medium messed up. Okay.
Took a little damage prior to becoming a T-Rex.
Lord Hans is offering his shoulder if you want to balance the musket
Oh,
for
that's
the
cool.
for the stable shot.
Okay, so Jasper
Block your
heaves
ears.
up his musket, puts it on Lord Hans's shoulders, and then whispers a discordant melody at this guy,
Hans is thinking, oh shit, it's right next to my ear.
and casts dissonant whispers on this guy. So he has to make a wisdom saving throw.
Mhm.
Oh, but before he does that,
Mm.
he uses his bonus action, to say, none of the mages in the Mage College were your friend.
This is cutting words.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay,
that's the Lord.
Okay.
The wisdom save
Wisdom save.
is currently a 21.
Well, let's see what it is. It'll be 9 damage, or it'll be less. It was a 17, which still beats my DC. So that's 4 damage. So that was kind of anticlimactic.
It was a small, they're quality, not quantity, vis-a-vis friend
Yeah.
group. They're like, maybe not universal popularity, but I had my clique.
Yeah, you can't tell me I didn't have
I think
friends.
this was the wizard that wanted to be turned into a T-Rex.
Yeah.
So this wizard, this person, when you cast says, "You call that a spell? Well, there are no spells. He turned me into a T-Rex
Twice!
Yeah.
Okay. So
What's cooler than that? Whispers. You whispering at me?
So then, Jasper...
He's gonna turn me back into a T-Rex any minute now. I'll chew you up like I did that other dumb part.
And I say, yeah, you should wait for that. It'll be cooler when you attack us when you're a T-Rex. Wait for that. Jasper, appreciating Lord Hans's bravery, but knowing a thing or two about area of effect spells, abandons Lord Hans. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Well, this way only one of us will get hurt.
Alright.
And I use my bonus action, so that's it.
Alright, Dire Wolf turn.
Yay! I'm assuming you gotta roll the mirror image.
The mirror image? I'll just roll it twice. No, they're both going for him.
Alright, first one hits for 22.
Okay, you hit.
So that is 5 plus 8 damage, and then he has to roll
Yep.
to save his prone or not.
Prone.
Alright, and then 17 plus 5 will still hit. 7 plus 3 is 10 more damage.
So 18?
18 total damage.
Okay, yeah, you're ripping into Welrar's really cool robes, like leather armor that's under his robes, biting into his skin. He's starting to bleed. He's finally looking
Not so well.
bad.
Is his
And,
concentration?
How's that wall of force looking?
He got hit twice.
Well, let's find out. 2 passes.
Oh, the elevator music continues.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yep.
dun, 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 dun.
Well, force is a great way to just completely stop somebody.
Yep.
Alright. So that was the wolves. Okay, it's the Death Kiss's turn.
The Goth.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
It's the Goth's turn. It doesn't have anyone to shoot at except Una. So, no one tell Julie that I'm about to remove her character's arms and legs one by one. Okay, what is it gonna shoot at her? Okay, she makes a con save. She fails. She's paralyzed.
Well, wait. What was her con save?
She has a D.
Huh?
She has an inspiration.
Inspiration still.
Yeah.
Would she use it?
Sure, go ahead.
8.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
That passes.
Yeah.
It's got 2 more shots for her. It's the same one again. She makes another con save. She fails, but I'm not supposed to roll. I'm supposed to re-roll duplicates on the same turn. So never mind. I'll roll a different one. Okay, this one. Okay, she makes a dex save. She has advantage on dex saves against things she can see, due to her being a barb. That is a fail. So she's going to lose an inventory item. Probably something she doesn't use.
I was gonna say, just don't take her snow globe.
Yeah.
I'm protecting that snow globe. It's either going to be the Fang of the Deep North, which she doesn't have any need to have, or the wristband of invisibility, which is pretty good. So we'll make it like 7 and above, it's the Fang, and 1 through 6, it's the wristband. It's the wristband.
Ooh.
Damn.
She wasn't using it anyway.
Damn.
Well, it sounds like Welrar has a bunch of bracelets and rings. I need to make a note of that in the bowels of my note taking. Let's see. Una's wristband of Misty Step or whatever, or of invisibility, disappears off her wrist as a Goth consumes it for its own sustenance. And then it shoots her one more time, and it just tries to push her, and she passes, so she doesn't get pushed. So that's its turn, and let's see, Death Kiss again. I'm going to cross that out so I don't accidentally say Death Kiss anymore. And I just ran the Goth's turn at the wrong time, so I'm going to skip it 2 or 3 turns from now. Okay, so Direwolf, that, and then we've got Bad Wizard. So we got the Bad Wizard facing Lord Hans, and then I got to check the Fear spell wording. Creature, move away. Listen, the creature ends its turn on a location where it doesn't have line of sight on you. It can make a wisdom save. On a successful save, the spell ends for the creature. That's still a fail. So this mage is cowering in the laboratory trying to get over its fear of this musical instrument playing tabaxi that's in the other room. Just trying so hard to get over it. And then the wizard that's standing across from you, Jasper.
Jake, can I make one coming.
Yeah.
You would keep. I think you would keep moving away even further away from me. Like if there's anywhere to go.
If they don't have line of sight, they get wisdom save.
Right.
So that's what happened.
Oh,
Off
he
screen.
made it.
Failed to save, so still afraid of you.
So I think then he keeps moving. That's all I'm saying.
Yes.
Like he'd even go further than the lab.
Yes.
Sorry.
He'd pass out on top of a torture victim in the torture room.
Awesome.
He'd be staring face to face with the torture victim, both of them screaming. Just, I'm so scared of this cat person! I'm being tortured!
Torture.
So what is this wizard going to do to you? Nothing too exciting.
Daggers.
Yeah, well that's my favorite go-to for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I think we're gonna do something stupid instead. So I need you to make nothing. A bunch of molasses appears around you, and you are now in difficult terrain. You were just,
Ah! Jasper licks some of the molasses.
you were covered in molasses.
I am. Both of us, or one of us, or
No, just you.
Okay.
There's a floating square around you, and this turn it's a square of molasses that is difficult terrain. So
Can I ask, is it on the ground or it's all around me?
it's filling the air, making everything difficult terrain around
Okay.
you. Yeah. So that's what's going on, and that wizard looks at the flattened desk, the smashed statue of Welrar, and right before they cast this stupid, ineffectual spell, Nether's Mischief, on you, they say, "For Welrar! And the preservation of the realm!" And then just molasses just appears around you and gets all in your cat fur.
Ah!
So it is at least annoying.
Jasper's licking his fur.
Alright. It's Welrar's turn. Even though he had Wall of Force, he's still surrounded by wolves. No matter.
It do be like that sometimes.
No matter what he does,
Lots of wolves.
he's surrounded by wolves.
Yeah.
He stands up, takes a step back, and he's gonna blast them both with a cone. Kind of spell that Lord Hans only wishes he could cast. He's going to pull out of his pocket a glass cone. And he's going
Hans
to.
can see this?
No, you're down the hallway in his office.
But you hear the sound of,
Yeah.
of a
That
glass
he
cone
can.
Is
being
that
pulled out of
glass
a pocket.
cone?
He's gonna pull out this glass cone, and he's gonna say a couple words, and he's gonna start blowing through the glass cone onto Gascon, Mayor Gascon, glass cone on these two dire wolves, and this massive roaring river of ice and water,
Hans can hear that.
like
He's like,
a New England flood busting through a Canadian -20 river just rushes in chunks of ice over the two wolves, icicles stabbing in their eyes, hunks of ice weighing down their feet until they feel as if they are plunged under the ice like in Night Country.
Guys, that's good.
Yeah.
Inspiration check.
No. No, wait.
And each of the wolves takes 39 cold damage as he casts Cone of Cold on them.
The saving throw, I assume?
They fail. They just automatically fail.
Oh.
Wait, let me just
I
check.
did just roll 2 things.
It's a con save,
Okay.
but did you say you just rolled 2 3s?
No, I rolled a 17 and a 14, so a 19 and a 16.
Oh, okay. So 37 divided by 2? 39 divided by 2?
19.
So
Yeah,
15? Yeah?
19.
19 for the wolves.
I think Welrar has been
44
influenced by you.
They have 37.
Little wolf
Don't you think Welrar was inspired and influenced by Lord Hans? He's like, no, that's a mage. I thought he was a commoner. But really, hey, you should submit an application to the Mage College. You're pretty good.
I'm switching sides.
No, it's okay. We have both sides here.
And as he's standing in front of the wolves, he starts poking his rings and pressing on his bracelets, and nothing happens. And he's like, oh no! None of my jewelry's working. I need a long rest. And
We can negotiate that.
he keeps standing there in front of the wolves. All right. The Goth. Oh, the Goth, I said he was going to skip his turn because I put his turn at the wrong time. Hasam, you're up.
Hasm is slowly moving rocks, I think, at this point. I guess I'll turn into a fucking giant, huge constrictor snake
Okay.
to try to knock the fucking door out of the way. Or you said I can't fit through the door with a constrictor snake.
Whatever.
Alright. Trying to
You can
fucking...
enlarge the
I'm
opening.
trying to get out of the fucking room somehow.
Yeah. Well, as a snake, I'll say that you can constrict all of that rubble and make it through.
Alright. Then I'll do that.
But you have to break the door.
Yeah.
All right. There you
I
are.
assume that's my action.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm out!
Yay!
Bonus action snake. Action move the rocks. Any more movement?
Would I? Would I get extra movement?
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's see, snake has.
Daphne's just watching all this.
Speed 30.
With
Spell
popcorn.
30.
With
Yep.
her weapon
Yeah.
just floating there,
Yeah.
waiting.
Oh. No, he hasn't taken any more damage yet. Soon you'll be out of your locker. So you moved? Okay. Daphne.
There's nothing going on.
You can
right
heal
now.
yourself.
I'm good.
She already did,
I
yeah.
did already.
You can heal others.
No, I can't.
No, nothing. Technically, everything's
Nothing
closed
gets
off.
through.
You could like be sharpening your spiritual weapons.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah. That's basically what she hears inside the room.
Yeah, exactly.
Wall of Force is so terrible.
Yeah, but it's good.
It's very
You
effective.
should
Yeah.
have recast yourself outside of the
Yeah, why don't you? Well, if you only had a 5th level teleportation spell, you could get to this side.
Alright, so Una. I think Una is still is mobile, and she sees that creature that just zapped the bracelet off her wrist. So she's going for it.
No.
Makes sense to me.
Makes sense.
Murder it.
Yeah.
Murder it.
She's taking damage. I think she's still enraged. So she's going full on. Hit, miss. Reckless attack. Hit. 9, 10, 11, 12, 23. 23 damage on the Goth. The Goth looks kind of hurt. It's like the first time anybody's really stepped up and started stabbing it. This is the one that has all the little bubble wrap eyes, so she's just stabbing it in all these little eyes, and it's like. So that was Una. Oh yeah, somebody please remind me to use her globe on the next turn.
Okay.
She would have used it by now.
Go.
Lord Hans, your turn.
Hans is gonna. Oh, where is he? Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can he see the Goth from here?
You gotta take another step.
5.
Yeah.
Chill touch, just so it can't heal itself.
Smart.
20.
Sure.
He's taking 2d8 damage. 3. 7 damage.
Nice.
He cannot heal himself, and now Hans is stepping out of the way.
But not. Yeah.
Yeah.
but not out of its line of sight.
Wait, he is stepping out of
Too
its
late!
No,
you're fucked!
he's stepping out of its line of sight.
And he still sees you.
Wait, no, but I stepped where I could see him, right? So I took the so if I couldn't see him from here, then he can't see me right? He couldn't see me from here.
You're fucked.
So come on.
He's gonna shoot you.
No, I'm getting out of there.
You can come back. How many? But don't block the door.
I went into his. I went.
Oh, I guess I can pass.
I went. I had to go here to go into his line of sight to see him. So now, if I'm here, I'm not in his line of sight, right?
Yeah, maybe.
How about
You
here?
can come back in here.
Sure.
You can come back in here.
It's just gonna come find you.
Dude, he's dealing with it.
I'm coming back in the room. Fuck it.
It's gonna come get you no matter what. You are fucked. All your magical items are gonna be gone.
There goes one scroll. There goes another scroll.
Yeah, all your scrolls. Lord
By
Hans. Okay, so you had your turn?
Yeah.
Jasper.
What's this? How's this guy looking?
Medium bad, medium dead. He's currently concentrating on putting molasses in it.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I'll shoot him with the musket. 17, 24. Oh, 17. I don't think that's one of the...
He gets White Castle burgers.
Oh, yes. So I assume that hits. 10 damage.
Okay. Describe some death.
Oh, cool. Jasper levels the musket at him, fires at him right in the chest, and says, "It is you, not I, that shall meet a sticky end." Yeah, so he dies. And all the molasses disappears?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Like, no, my molasses!
Alright, that person's dead.
Let me see if I'm anything else. I don't think I will. Oh, I can move, right? 20, 30,
Just in range to get killed.
Yeah.
10, 20. They're probably 60 foot. Okay, yeah, I think I'll just get kind of close to the door here.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, everything's good in this room.
Yeah.
I wonder if all the other rooms are cleared.
Yeah, probably, right?
Probably,
There's
yeah.
somebody. We had those 3 guys with us.
Hey, do you feel like a short rest?
The 3 guys, one of them that you murdered in the corner.
So you shot the person and then you...
I just moved a little bit by the door. Oh, but if I'm not in range, right?
You guys are all gonna get shot by that thing.
Okay, then I'm moving over here. Hey, I want to be by Lord Hans now. Now that he's here with her. Yeah.
Alright.
There's all this molasses, but it's gone now.
Too bad.
Okay, wolves.
Alright, let's see if they can get Wilrar. Do you want to roll for...
He has one left.
He doesn't get to use the double.
Sweet. The first one was a 25. The second one is a 13 plus 5. 18.
Hits.
9 plus 3 is 12. 5 plus 3 is 8. So 20 total damage.
Okay, he lost concentration on the force.
Alright!
Is he prone?
How much damage?
20 total?
He's prone. Okay, and he is on death's door if you want to give an on death's door description.
Wow.
He's like fiddling with his things. And he's like, these are not working. And then it like just grabs his hand and starts shaking him. And then the other one grabs his leg and they're like both like tug of war shaking him up. All he's on the ground, prone.
No, his skin is ripping as this happens, so he's really in trouble. You know it's a good battle when you gotta put on like 5 different battle tracks over the course of the battle. Okay. The wolves have broken you out of your cage,
Yay.
and I guess it's bad wizard's turns. One of them's dead, so there's only one wizard. She's out of his line of sight, so she's making a wisdom save.
Wait, where's our wizard?
This one ran away.
Oh, that's
The one who ran away.
I forgot about that one. But I'm still concentrating.
That one passes the save finally. So now it's gonna take like 3 rounds to get back. So starts running back. Well, roar! I'll protect you! And just running out of the torture room into the lab. Okay. Welrar's turn. Welrar has fucking
Give up, well,
hardly anything left. What can he possibly do?
I assume he stands up.
Sure, why not? Oh. Yeah. Okay. He's got to do one more cool thing, right? Alright. He's gonna turn around and look at you, giant constrictor snake. I'm gonna point at you. And make a con save.
Was he finger death in me? 15 plus 3, 18.
He casts silvery barbs! He really does.
Oh.
You gotta roll one more time.
Okay. I failed.
Yay! Alright, so the snake gets vortex warped over here, and it triggers a trap. It drops a bunch of stuff on you.
How?
Been dropping a lot of shit on your head this game.
Yeah.
18 damage to the snake and a concentration save.
13 plus 3, so.
So you keep your concentration on the
Yeah.
wolves.
Hey.
He says that as you get all the stuff falls on top of you, but you keep your concentration. He says, "You are almost a worthy opponent." And then he looks at these wolves and he's like covered in blood. and he says, "Oh no."
Snake goes hiss.
Yeah.
Hiss.
All right. Young Goth. Young Goth moves here.
Opportunity.
Nope, not yet. Moves here, turns like this, and says, "I can see Lord Hans."
Through walls, eh?
Wait, through walls?
It's a wall hacker.
No. But it's fucking going for you in a sec, bro. Alright.
It's a
So
wall
It
hacker.
really doesn't like
My name is Henry Squirrel. I am a commoner. I was delivering a package.
alright. Shit. It tries to paralyze Una, but Una doesn't get paralyzed. And it's like it's just like and seeing these weaker opponents around the corner it says fuck it to the opportunity attack and just rolls up on you and aims at you two.
Well, so it's going through the door.
It sees you.
Yeah.
If you make that argument, it'll be only you that it sees.
Well,
Because it'll see a piece of you.
Not making arguments. I'm just trying to
So, opportunity attack. Misses. So let's see. It was here. 5, 10, 15. It was here. 5, 10, 15, 20. I guess you're right. not with that speed, is going to turn back towards Una.
There is also a giant snake.
Who cares about that snake? That snake's covered in rubble. It's going after Una some more. It tries to eat Una's brain. Una passes her save. It tries to... trying to not roll duplicates. It tries to put Una to sleep. Una falls asleep.
Oh, well, she's not dead.
Una falls asleep, and then it turns its attention towards these two weasels that it saw hide in that other room. And it knows you've got magical items and it wants to eat them all.
Lord Hans, give it some of your items. Throw them over there.
Alright, so that was the Goth, so now it has...
Get him.
Well, can't get to Welroar because he's too far, so I guess I will attack this guy.
Alright.
Let's 14 plus 6, so 20 to hit. Assume hits.
Okay, yeah.
I assume they can't be grappled, but if it can be,
Now,
so 7 plus 4, 11 total damage, and it is not grappled. But Snake is snaking on it.
I mean, it's immune to prone because it's hovering.
Is it just prone? Because grapple's different. It makes it, it's
Yeah.
just incapacitated. And
Yeah,
it's
you
I
speaking.
could imagine it being held by you.
Okay, so then
I mean, that's me.
Then it's currently being grappled.
Until this grapple ends, the creature is restrained and the snake can't constrict another target. It's not incapacitated though.
Right, it can attack back,
It's restrained.
but it can't. Yeah.
Alright. It's restrained and Daphne.
Well, she's reluctant. She wants to finish off Windrower, but she's reluctant to get closer because these people are going to go down. So we're going to do Toll the Dead on him again, which is, oldie but goodie. The DC 16.
I rolled a 16 without modifier.
Alright, so he passed that. So then the bird is gonna come over towards the fray. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You want to get closer to Windmore, or you know?
The thing is, people have
Windroar?
3 hit. But people have
Roll,
3
roll,
hit. That's
roll.
what I said. People
The,
have 3 hit
compression
points.
file?
I'm like,
Yeah, but we gotta kill him.
no, but the
He's-
wolves are there.
He is the most important one.
I know. But I'm gonna stay where I am. For
Alright.
Yeah.
Alright. Una's asleep. Lord Hans.
Lord Hans is going to. So the thing is restrained.
Yeah, attack rolls against it have advantage.
Yeah, go stab it with your dagger.
I'm debating if I should do something to wake up Una or if I should simply just. Also, when this thing does its casts its eye beams, does it have to do an attack roll for that?
Nope.
That's not an attack roll.
Nope.
Right. I'm not going to protect myself from good and evil. I'm simply going to come out here.
Don't block it. I can cast 3. I forgot.
Yeah, and I'm going to fucking chill touch it again, just so it can't heal itself if it attacks. What's its tits? The snake. That is going to be a 15.
Nope.
With
Nope.
advantage?
Oh, advantage because it's grappled.
Advantage.
Strained.
That is going to be an 18.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that is going to be for 12 necrotic damage, I think, or cold damage, and a grasping skeletal hand reaches out, fucking jams
Poke
2
him.
fingers right in the eye, and then Lord Hans,
And from down at the end of the hall, you hear, "Nice one!"
and then Lord Hans is quickly going to glimpse out of are there remains of the cone of cold still in the hallway?
Sure.
Hans is going to say, "Oh my god, that's so," and then he's going to duck back in.
That's so metal. Alright. Jasper.
Jasper is going to use his ring that he has and cast ring of partial flying.
Wow.
He casts fly on himself. And he can travel 60 feet now.
Oh.
And he's going to go through the door, but kind of try to stay away from this thing. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Get to Una and use his action to shake her awake. What? And and then he's going to give Una. Well, let's see. If she's waking, she won't be able to do much, right? No, she can use her movement to stand up, right?
So
he'll give
for movement.
He'll give Una an inspiration. Una, wake up! You're needed. We need you to save the day.
So you need your action to wake her up, and it doesn't say that the ring of partial flying is as a bonus action.
No, you're right. That was an
cast it
action.
on yourself as an action,
You're right.
and then you'll have your bonus action left when you're over there.
Okay, so I can't wake her up. Then
Next turn.
Yes, next turn.
Well, you can go over here and kill him then.
I couldn't get that far.
Oh.
Can I go? But I'll
Why
give.
don't you do it, Constrictor Snake?
I'll give Constrictor.
Constrictor Snake's so slow.
I'll
I should turn it into something faster.
give Hassam an inspiration
Oh, cool.
and say, I really like all your forms except the spider.
Deep cut.
And I'm gonna get as far away from that guy as I can.
All right, if you want your boss killed by conjured wolves instead of player characters,
Yes.
Yeah.
now is the time.
So,
Yep.
so attack it.
One of the hits is the second hit is going to go towards the last mirror image.
Okay. I'm assuming a 19 hits.
Yep. Roll damage.
6 plus 3 is 9 damage.
Describe.
Yeah!
The two are tug of warring on him, and then like one like rips off his arm, and he's like, "Oh no, that shouldn't have happened!" and then like the other one just goes through his neck.
He just gets drawn and quartered by
Yeah.
these two wolves.
And then it like fades to black over there because no
Bracelets
one
and
even sees it because it's so far away.
His bracelets and rings clatter across the ground, and he's dead.
Finally.
Yay!
Hey, this is the second one of Galacticussions.
This Goth does not just immediately give up and say, "Well, never mind."
I'm on your side now.
I can't wait to meet Eagle of Splendor.
You go
Oh, do
memory.
you have any spores?
Yeah.
Eagle of
Memory.
Memory. I can't wait to meet Eagle of Memory. I heard you guys mumbling when you were casting Pass Without a Trace. Okay, Daphne.
Let's go with TPKs, everyone.
Alright. Well, the spiritual weapon will come around and go for the go first. And it's still restrained?
Yep.
Cute. Ugh. But a 13 is the highest one. We rolled a 2 and a 5. So, nope. Okay. That's fine. Then...
You know, in Baldur's Gate 3, then the Goth would just focus on the spiritual weapon.
That's right, exactly.
Is it really?
Yeah, but spiritual weapon has hit points.
Oh, okay, so it's different.
So one thing is
And it
it
has
just
its own turn.
it just draws all
Yeah.
these attacks away from you.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
But I don't think
Yeah,
they're
but they always die really quickly. But like Flaming Sphere will draw their attacks as something that has its own turn.
What?
It's
Crazy.
like the AI. It's just, oh.
And we're just gonna keep tolling the dead in. So we'll do that on the Goth.
Okay, pass.
Okay.
Do you have bonus action?
The spiritual weapon.
That was.
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
So, miss and miss.
All right, Una. Una's still asleep. Lord Hans.
Lord Hans is gonna keep doing what works.
Peekaboo!
Stand at the door. He's gonna cast a little. It's not gonna hit, and I'm calling that a 19
What do
to
you
hit for chill touch.
Okay. everybody like out of spell slots? Is that way?
I think it's just keeping him from healing.
It keeps her from healing,
I
yeah.
know,
Yeah.
but she's doing cantrips.
Well,
you're doing cantrips.
because everybody's super down, so I'd
Yeah.
rather save it for healing stuff.
11 damage.
Because you know there's another big boss battle coming.
Well,
in
I
just
don't
a
know what
moment.
you're gonna do, man. I
As
don't
soon
know.
as you guys win this battle,
I mean, that's what it felt like the first time.
And the
Yeah,
mischief.
the
You
day
guys win
just
this battle.
started. I don't know.
as soon as you guys win this battle, Galathakosh is gonna come in from
Yeah.
the
Yeah, pretty
And
much.
then I'll have my level 3 spell slot, so hello.
Yeah.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay, it's looking.
Fudra rule. Why have you disturbed my rest?
It's looking pretty fucked up. The young Goth, but it still wants to delete more magic items from you.
And not
Only
too
a
bad.
mean DM would send a flock of these to take all your magic items.
I'm backing up, back out of his sight.
Well, if he weren't restrained by a constrictor snake. So that was you. All right, Jasper.
Oh, I will use my action to shake Una awake.
All right, she's awake.
Okay.
She wakes up. She goes, Daphne. She sees you.
Oh, it is alright.
Paul, is it time for sex? I learned all about it.
Jasper's fur stands up a little. What else can I do? Bonus action. Oh, well, I'll give Daphne my last. Oh, I'm sorry, Uno. Sorry, my last action. She does the most damage.
This burning, it hurts.
Yes. Yeah, I'll give Una my last inspiration. Una.
Una's like, thank you.
Yes.
You're really inspiring.
All right.
I think I'm in love with Daphne.
Okay, but let's kill this goth. Let's kill this beast.
Don't tell her I said that. I was sleep dreaming.
Let's
Okay.
work through some stuff.
DM RPG character. Completely off the rails.
Oh, you know what, Jake? Is there a door between this and that torture area?
Well,
There's a
lab.
button.
There's a door to the lab as you head south.
Oh, okay.
South of the lab is the door to the torture chambers.
So closing a door is that
It's an inventory action.
Okay, so I'm gonna go down there and close the door and then move to the side.
Okay, that person could open the door though.
Yeah. That's what I'm doing.
Do you want to like poop on the door handle or lock it or?
Oh, if it's lockable, I'll lock it.
Let's see if you can figure out how to lock this weird mage college door. Roll me a. What'd you roll?
17.
Sure, you can figure out how to lock it.
I lock the
Here's a
door
button.
and I do not press
It's
any
like
buttons.
this thing that says lock. And you pull down.
Yeah. Okay, and then I step aside.
All right.
That's me.
So you ran down there and closed the door and you inspired someone. Oh, and you woke her up.
I woke her up.
So direwolves. They just keep worrying the dead flesh.
No, because let's leave the corpse be for a moment.
Oh.
For,
I want to study his innards.
sorry.
What are the direwolves doing?
I don't think I can give them commands. I think they just stand there.
Would they come after this guy?
They gotta be under your control.
Would they keep coming for whatever enemies are around?
If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures and
Well,
other's take no actions.
That sounds like you can.
Yeah, that sounds
Give
like you
them-
can. Because
I know, but I'm a fucking snake, so I don't know if I can go.
They
like,
obey.
Point with your tail.
Can
They
I-
obey any verbal commands that you issue to them.
Yes.
If you don't issue any commands, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no actions.
Right.
So they just sit there.
Yeah, so they're just like,
Okay.
they're just chilling.
I'll
They
have
did their
the
job.
I'll have the Goth shoot one of them with something, and then they'll have a reason to be mad. All right, Bad Wizard. The Bad Wizard's on her way back. She dashes back. She gets up to the door. She tries to open it. It's locked, and she's like, thump, 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 thump. Well, roar! And that's her turn.
Okay.
And Welrar's dead, and it's time for young Goth, who is low on Hoth. Let's see, he's restrained by the constrict, and he can see Daphne.
Mm-hmm.
So let's start with the constrict.
Let's do it.
Okay, make an intelligence save, strict.
Intelligence.
15 plus 4.
Ooh,
19.
What?
hella smart.
You passed the save, you bastard! The Goth turns to Daphne and tries to do something to her.
Sure.
Make a strength save
Okay.
for the least interesting one of its rays, as you may or may not get pushed away.
Well, I do get pushed away. That's a 6.
You get pushed away.
What?
So
Take that, Daphne.
it tries to shoot.
Oh God.
It tries to shoot the constrictor,
I don't like clerics.
Yeah, stay away from me, clear.
and
I don't like you.
I don't mind the
Eating
snake,
burger?
actually.
Yeah.
it would try to consume one of your magic items if you were you, but you're a snake, and the snake loses a tooth. And
My
that's,
tooth.
that's all.
Oh
I like. Yeah, I always edit these things so they're always a little bit homebrewed, but I also like following the logic of a push ray. So yeah, nothing much.
Okay.
This thing seems to be on death's door now, because that was a pretty ineffectual turn. And speaking of death's door, Hassan, it's your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna bite it since it's already constricted. 14 plus 6, 20.
Yep.
Get him.
7 plus 4 is 11.
Describe.
Yes.
It dies. Okay, so the snake only has one fang, so it grabs it, but the fang is like right in the center of its main eye, and then it like comes back and the eye just like pops out and all the gunk just falls over.
Sweet.
Nice.
Perfect. Yay.
It's dead.
So are we just waiting for the wizard
Well-
to show up?
Yeah.
The bad wizard is locked in the laboratory banging on the door.
Oh, right.
Uh,
Then the only thing I'll do then before there's a button on this is Daphne's gonna look around, see how everybody's super beat up, sees the 3 members of the heart dead, and is going to go up to the body of Mirrodin and say, "You don't get off that easy," and animate dead. So
Jake,
we'll have a little.
Jake who likes necromancers, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
so we'll have a little
Well, we are
Mirrodin
in-
zombie hanging out.
Does he now? He's a zombie though, right? So he doesn't
Yeah.
know like.
You're
his-
making him a
No,
zombie or a
yeah.
skeleton?
Well, I think.
You're ripping his bones out and making
Well,
him a skeleton?
it's. I get to choose. I thought if he still had.
Yeah, you can choose.
clothes, yeah. No, I still want him to kind of look like himself. He's gonna be a zombie, not a skeleton.
Okay, so he
No.
comes up off the ground.
What did the
He's
dire
like-
wolves think?
He's like, brains.
Amazing.
Yep, a marked improvement.
What are the wolves like? We should attack him again.
Not if he tells him to stand down.
Yeah, I would think.
Alright, we are out of combat.
Yay.
What a battle! Holy.
Yeah,
Shit.
the
But
whole day was
Who
about.
got? You didn't get injured, right?
No.
So good thing I did the wording font on it.
Yeah.
Well, and
you.
did you? You didn't get. You got lightly
no, I
injured.
got hurt.
You got hurt.
Yeah.
And you.
I mean, animals got hurt.
Yeah, but Hassan
okay,
never did.
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just glad I got a chance to redeem myself, dude. I whiffed. Well, the first fireball hit well wrong. So.
You know, I never got a chance to use Edo's inspiration. I'll always treasure it
Oh,
though.
right.
Wow.
So now is a good time for that break. So let's do checkouts. Also, who has inspiration
I might.
remaining? I feel like 2 people used inspiration. During
I used it.
I used it.
Thank you.
I used it 3 times.
I'm gonna come up with some extra question for the checkouts.
Yeah, I still.
So, thing you enjoyed about the session, thing you enjoyed that another player did, and favorite moment of the battle or biggest surprise. Whatever. Also, 3 things that sucked. All right. I guess while Tim is energized, we'll have Tim go first. So Tim, thing you enjoyed about the session, thing you enjoyed that another player did, and favorite moment of the battle or biggest surprise of the battle.
All right. So I've already given my overall view of the session. One thing I liked about the battle was that it was this insane grand guignol of violence. However, it was largely contained to separate rooms and areas, and so our party was not able to gang up on anybody and remove any one threat, but also we weren't able to be annihilated all at once by anybody. So I liked being locked in a room with Jasper and like a bitchy magician and a Tyrannosaurus, and I was like, and I knew what was going on outside. These creatures with these horrifying powers to steal your brains or steal your magic items, and Una was getting her blood sucked out of her by them, and the hearts were dying. And I was like, I'm chagrined, but also relieved that, like, what's the challenge in front of me right now? All I have to do is, like, somehow, like, deal with this Tyrannosaurus. And the rest of the world, like, I can't think about that right now. All I have to do, and my life felt very simple. Like, all I have to do is battle a Tyrannosaurus. It was fantastic.
Which you would have lost horribly.
Mm-hmm.
Fortunately, people outside of the room were like, we have to break the concentration on this Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah.
The Tyrannosaurus has 160 hit points,
Mm-hmm.
and it's plus 10 to hit,
Mm-hmm.
and it does like 40, 10 damage when it bites. It's bad. Yeah.
Plus 10 or 14 or something like
Yeah,
that.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Although I would have had 15 armor class plus shield would have been 20. Maybe I would have made it. Maybe I had a couple of girls. Yeah. And for something another player did, Hassam's play, his managing to control and eventually kill Welrar while largely being confined in Welrar's traps, finding a way to get, like, just putting 2 dogs on Welrar. Just, there's nothing, like, I don't care how much of a mage you are, just getting attacked. Sorry, like, you're getting attacked by 2 wolves.
Pack of dogs.
Like, that's your Tyrannosaurus right now. You're getting attacked by 2 wolves.
It's just poetic too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like it's
Yes.
appropriate.
Yes, just a simple beast just
Yeah.
chewing on this guy. Like,
Exactly.
he's like, I am a master of traps. Ah!
Exactly.
And then
Precisely like that.
the most surprising part of the battle, I think the polymorph into the Tyrannosaurus. The first one.
Yeah. Boom. What?
And then when he did it again.
Again. All right. Thank you.
Oh, it was great. I really, especially the second part after everybody showed up, I was like, oh my god, we're not going to survive this. It was fantastic. I echo what Tim said about Hassam's use of conjure animals, but I also want to give Tim a special shout out for all the tactical work he did magically, both like, freezing people and making them so they couldn't use their action, and then the repeated use of chill touch on the creatures so they couldn't heal themselves, which I think was key, because if they could keep healing themselves, this would have just prolonged it endlessly. So
Totally.
I thought that was fantastic.
Thank you.
Great job. And I got to use my Ring of Flying, which was cool. It was like a whirlwind of all these things. I kept seeing all these new beasts and creatures like coming onto the board from you guys, doing different things. It was awesome. Yeah. What did I not answer? Did I answer everything?
Surprise.
You hit it all.
I like knowing that Welrar had a lover and that I could like kind of
Give her a hard time.
try to give her a hard time about it.
Of course.
Yeah, I think it's really exciting to watch folks play tactically. I feel like the tone of it got kicked off by the immediate dispel magic on that first polymorph. Like, really clutch, really bold. The use of suggestion was beautiful. That took him out for a good 4 rounds or something, incredible, and may have saved us, so understated. And then we talked about the chill touch, but I also really loved the character moment of Hans stepping in front of Jasper.
Yeah.
He's really growing and learning, and I think that arc has been really fun to watch. And I think I say that over and over, but it's true. So, and in terms of surprise, that Wall of Force is pretty clutch. I haven't seen that one in a little while, and I've never, when I've seen before, usually it's been like the bad guy encasing themselves in it. So I haven't really, seen it as often to just like wall off, exactly, offensively, and like there's not a whole lot you can do. So that's pretty great. I was surprised.
Yeah.
Awesome. I will talk soon. Your turn.
I was very worried because when at this point when I was over here and the new guys came, I was like, uh-oh, I'm pretty sure my guys are gonna die, and I felt like you two were both gonna die, and I was like, oh, is it just gonna be me and Daphne like running at the end of this?
That's why I didn't want to go all the way over there, because I was like, these guys are in trouble.
Yeah,
like I gotta like be.
Well, at that point I wasn't worried anymore.
Sure.
But like when my basically as my guys were dying, I was like, like right before they died, I was like, oh, this could be a TPK right here. This is very.
I was feeling that way.
This is very not good going on. I also am glad that you did a Wall of Force this way around instead of just this way across. Because if you just did it that way across, I was like, oh, well, that's the end of that. But yeah, Wall of Force is such a strong spell. I really liked a lot of what you did. Like the freezing the T-Rex so he couldn't get up to you.
Yeah.
And then the chill touch was really smart. And then like you know, this was all said already, but like just how you were protecting Jasper, even though strategically it wasn't great, symbolically it was.
We're fighting a mage. Let's band together.
Yeah. I like how you're just like, thanks for that, and then you went into the opposite corner.
Ever since early on, my whole thing has been like, get away from the rest of the party.
Yeah. Don't be close together.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I felt it though.
Yeah.
I like hit you on the shoulder and then ran away.
Yeah.
And I would say, like, even Daphne used with just like super conservative spells, because I'm sure that you have like almost all your spell slots still.
Mm-hmm.
Like you still were able to be such a threat and did so much damage, just like cantrips and your channel divinity and stuff like that.
Yeah, that channel divinity was awesome.
Yeah, I like that one.
Yeah, 17 more damage.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a flat number? Or did you...
It's a flat number.
Wow.
I have to, if I can just add another favorite moment, was when Jake was so intent on getting Lordons with this guy. And he's like, no,
I'm gonna get you.
He's gonna do it. And Jasper, if you say that, he'll get you. And then he measures it out, and he's like, oh.
He's coming for you.
Well, that's a door, right?
He's coming for you.
I mean, if it were up by the door looking in, it would have got you, but it's only got 20 feet of speed. So I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna get you 20 feet and only get you there.
And then it takes the opportunity attack goes, and it's like, I can't go any farther, and turns around.
Yeah. The constrictor snake stopping him saved you guys from
thank you.
getting peppered in the doorway. Did you do all yours?
Mm-hmm.
So really great stuff from everybody. I definitely felt like I was getting out-thought at every turn, like we were playing 5 people chess. And
some of that was you against yourself.
Like when Edo cast Fairy Fire on the Greater Invisibility person.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
She would. You know,
Yeah.
and it was good. But the Greater Invisibility person did their job of counterspelling and stabbing you while invisible. So,
Edo, what a great NPC. Can't wait to see what she delivers next session.
Yeah, the only shitty choice that my people made was casting Nether's Mischief on you, making you be covered in molasses. But there's nothing wrong with one shitty choice once in a while. But yeah, Hasm immediately dispel magicking my Tyrannosaurus Rex was shocking, and then I was just like, "Fuck! How do I get another Tyrannosaurus? I need another Tyrannosaurus." But then you cast Suggestion on Welrar,
So good.
and he's the only one that's going to cast Polymorph. So he's I'm just walking through the place the whole time. It was very, very powerful Suggestion, and freezing the dinosaur so that it lost its action, and the people, like, you guys were kind of fucked in that room for a second with that Tyrannosaurus. It's like, you frail guys against the stats on the
They're
Tyrannosaurus.
stupid.
Yeah,
It's,
I can't find a Tyrannosaurus.
That was because who knocked that guy's concentration?
And for a
Oh, it was Walrus.
Tyrannosaurus has multi-attack, and the bite is plus 10 to hit, and it does 4d12 plus 7 piercing
Wow.
damage,
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous.
which will
Yeah.
then grapple you.
And for a good part of that, I was in the wall of force too, or behind it, so I wouldn't have been able to heal you anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wall of Force was good. I was looking at his spell sheet, like, what?
Yeah,
What,
no,
what
it's a
is
good one.
actually going to be helpful?
Excuse you.
Hey, hey! So, Fergie, stop doing that. You can hang out instead. So, dispel magic in the Tyrannosaurus, peeking through the wall to cast the
Yeah.
conjure animals. Like, I knew when you were asking me, can I see through the wall? that you had some sneaky reason, and I'm like, sure, you can see through the wall. Let's see what he's gonna do. And obviously, the conjure animals were super clutch. And then you turned my trap. Oh, you're a big bear that's gonna kill everything? Well, now you're trapped in a room. And you're like, oh, well, I'll just cast spells from in here and be totally safe. So
Yeah. Normally he doesn't cast spells.
that was a complete flip, and then recasting the animals outside of the wall of force
Yeah.
was
'Cause-
really smart.
It was not. They couldn't do anything. They're done at that point.
Yeah, but you got them right out of the wall
Yeah,
of
that
force.
was my other surprising moment when you're like, choop, choop. Like, that was great.
Yeah, yeah.
Would they have been
Really
different
slick.
direwolves or the same one?
It's the exact same one.
They were like, whoa, now we're outside.
Yeah.
The thing with the radius of the fireball and the radius of the hypnotic pattern, I've cast fireballs for DMs where they're like, oh yeah, you can't like position it on the wall or inside the wall, so the radius. So sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. So I figured I'd sort of roll for it to decide whether this is possible. And I feel like it made sense in that room.
Yeah.
With just like a small room and a desk and a statue and shit that, you know, you wouldn't be able to like, oh yeah, the fireball is on the wall, so it's only a semicircle off the wall. But then I rolled to see if you would do it on the hypnotic thing. I really liked the Goth deleting magic items. It's like a different thing to be scared of beyond just dying or taking damage. It's like, oh well, I have this thing that I really like, and what if it gets deleted? And I really liked that the Death Kiss had 3 people restrained. You know, it was just standing there with 3 people. It has 10 tentacles, so it could have people held in a ring around it, restrained. And yeah, during the battle, when the battle first started, I thought it was going to be over in like a round or 2. With the way that you guys laid into everybody, and you just killed these wizards. It was like, they're gonna cast strong spells, and you're just like, they're dead. But then when I put the other people in, I was like, oh shit, I might kill them.
Especially with the beast.
So with the beasts,
with the Goth and the.
yeah,
They weren't there originally, right? They
Yeah,
at first it was just-
those two, the
They appeared
Beholderkin
with the
and the T-Rex by themselves are already so scary.
Right.
Yeah.
Once those beasts appeared, then the other wizards showed.
but battles aren't fun when you know you're gonna win. I'm always so bored when I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna take 4 rounds to kill this creature. So, you know, I like as the DM being scared that I'm about to kill Una while she's not here. You know, as the DM, I'm like, okay, those 2 guys are alone in a room with a T-Rex that could perma-kill either of them with the wrong bite rolls. how are they gonna? I hope they get out of it. I hope they arrange it. So
But and Lord Han suffered not one.
Which is
Scratch.
so. Yeah,
Which is-
that's so crazy.
Yeah.
It's because he was protected by
But by the conservator queen, it was like, yes, I will give you one of those spell slots. 0.
That's your
None.
new name.
Hans
Yes.
felt it like a warm blanket.
Yes. But you still have it for an hour, so.
So you guys are now level 7.
Yay.
Oh!
Wow.
I made you level 6 in August of last year, and he was like, "It's so soon. You just made it level 5. Why would you do that?" So now it's.
So are we.
This
7
is still
months later.
soon.
So should we come into the next one
Yeah.
at level 7,
Or
or is
should we-
that
Long
after a
rest.
rest?
After a long rest.
So you don't have a long rest, so you haven't had the chance to prepare anything, but your HP is up.
Okay.
You have the number of spell slots you would have.
Okay,
You're starting at level 7, so as a bard, you're just gonna know another spell.
that's the same.
But you wouldn't have time to prepare something different. You wouldn't have time to prepare something different. You would know 2 spells, but 2 new spells, but you wouldn't have time to prepare them yet.
Got it.
But you have your new hit points and your new whatever it is, features or
Okay.
whatever.